Hello, my friends. Happy holidays. Welcome on in. Happy Monday. Oh, good to have y'all out here. How we doing? What's going on, my friends? Hello, hello. Oh my gosh. Hi. Hello. Good to see y'all out here. What's going on, my friends? I am still getting things sorted and set on up over here. So, just give me a moment here right now. We'll be all good. We'll be all good. How we doing? Hello, hello, hello. Isaac, what's going on? Jaffe, how we doing? Kari, hello. Cyrus, how we doing? Prophetic Goose, hello. Heroic Pixels, happy fWhip. No, it's just a Monday. Happy Monday. No, just a normal, regular river digging stream today. Hello, hello, hello. The sun is out though, so that's a great start. So if the lighting looks off, it's because there's actual light coming from the outside of the house today, which is very big, very exciting. So we're just enjoying that for now. J-Bus, how we doing? Big shout out to your mods for handling that situation last night. Yeah, I know. Sometimes things happen in the Discord, and big shout out to the mods. They do a lot to help out this community, and it would not be what it is without them. So we really do appreciate them. And my friends, if you can click that like button on the YouTube side, a little cheeky little holiday, a little doop, a little like, little thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Hello, how we doing? The original oak tree, yellow shirt today. Yeah, it is. I know. Yeah, I'm feeling very springy over here, so I got my spring Minecraft shirt on. I'm very ready for spring and just, right with the holiday season. It's great. It's good to go. TK Ander, how we doing? Hello, hello, hello. Miss May, what's going on? Spotty or Yeti? Yes, it is really bright. I know, it's great. It's really nice. I was driving back from the pool this morning, and it was one of those where I keep forgetting to put my sunglasses back in the car. Like, it's been like 2 months, and every time I'm driving and it's bright, I'm just like, I'm blind. And it was just like, driving back home was just directly into the sun, and I was like, I can't see anything. It's so bright out. It's fine though. I made it safe and sound. Spring in December, how normal? I know. Yeah, thank you. I really do know I'm very normal. Build and break, thank you for the 3 months, my friend. Thank you. Don't forget to eat Ike the stream. Yeah, eat Ike the stream, people. Leave a like on the stream, I think is what we're going for. It's fine. Cass, hi, how we doing? K Crane, how am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good over here. It's been a good morning. I got in the pool, swam for about 45 minutes this morning, and then just get in here ready to go, doing all the stuff. And this is I'm taking tomorrow, and we'll be live again on Friday, so I'm taking the next 3 days off just to chill with the fam for the holidays and everything. And we had a good weekend. Already had 2 Christmases. We did with my wife's family on Saturday, and then we did with some of my cousins on Sunday, and did a big old white elephant gift party, which was fun. So got to see my grandpa and all that. It was a good time. Did the dogs go swimming too? No, they stayed at home. They're sleepy. We took them on a hike yesterday morning. Did like a little 5-mile hike, and they're very sleepy. They're very tired. They worked so hard. They walked 5 whole miles. Think about doing that with 4 legs. It's a lot of extra steps in there. Sarah, thank you so much for the 5 gift members. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Upload on Thursday? Not this Thursday. No. I had one ready for this Thursday, but decided to push it back to next week. So be good. Lezosaurus, Merry Footmas, how we doing? Welcome on in. Good Christmas Eve, Flip. Christmas Eve. Kiwi, how we doing? Well, I guess, is it Christmas Eve over there for you now? No, you're not that far ahead time zone wise, are you? Maybe. I don't know. Black Knight, how we doing? Got a gifted that's crazy. Yo, so crazy. Make sure you say thank yous. Dogs really do have it rough. Yeah, I know. Dogs have to walk twice as far as we do. Oh, where's Doug the axolotl? We haven't finished digging yet, so Doug isn't here because it's still digging. It's not Doug. Hope you all have a great day and good Christmas. Just found out I have corona. Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry, Sophie. That's a bummer. That sucks. That's rough. Right before the holidays too. Ugh. Unless it's a great excuse to not visit family. It could be a win. You never know. Yeah, heroic pixels, exactly. You know exactly. No, I'm kidding. You know what? Just more people say it gets normalized. Okay, I'm sorry. I called you out. Merry flipping Flipmas Eve. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. Yeah. How we doing, everybody? Oh, Profi Sloth, happy Monday. Hello, how we doing? Oh, sorry, my fishing spot just depleted. Give me a moment. A strong tide just popped up, but all the spots change in 5 minutes. I'm almost level 38 on MCCI, y'all. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm going for 38 today. That's my hope. I don't know if it'll happen because I gotta catch some elusive fishies. Make that all happen, but you know, we're getting up there. I'm at the point, if anybody else is still fishing on MCCI, all of my upgrades cost pristine pearls, and it is so painful. But we're doing it. We're trying. We're going for it. Miss May, thank you so much for the 23 months. Purple tree next month. Woo! There you go. Working on my animated show, so this is a perfect way to put on in the background. Thank you so much for hanging, and good luck. Working from home is interesting. Piper just thinks that my job is to give her attention and scritches. Is that not working from home? I don't see where there's the confusion here. EK, I don't see where the confusion comes in. The job is to give the scritches and attention. I don't know what to tell you. Eggs, how we doing, my friend? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Just watch you take from a boat in the harbor. Build a boat in the harbor? Does the low views affect you mentally? I don't really look at view count when I'm streaming, to be honest. So, not really. Give the attention-starved baby attention. Yeah, thank you, Blocky. Thank you. Are you friends with Gemini Tay? Yeah. She came out to my wedding a few years ago. So, yes. Oh, Timmy, I'm sorry to hear that. Good luck, my friend. Good luck on the recovery. I'm currently in the process of making some shortbread for Christmas presents. There you go. Are you wrapping it too? Just give him a giant box and just a giant piece of shortbread inside. Some people would love it. Maybe. Jason, thank you so much for the 25 months at tier 2, my dude. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Hello. My dog just ignores me and that I've been home for 4 years. Yeah, Sid's about to leave to go do some errands and stuff, so I'm sure you'll see a little Nova wandering in here in a few moments to be, my mom left, I have to hang out with my dad now because I need my emotional support human. And so she'll be in here. I'm fishing until the end of the stream and then gotta lock in on the editing. That's fair. Caitlin, how we doing? Welcome on in. Hello. All right, I think we have to Minecraft. I've been slowly growing pale oak trees and redoing them, but more importantly, what I've been doing over here, look at that river. Isn't it great? I finished digging and joined up the rivers over here, so I got the whole river base dug up to this point, which is really nice. There's salmon. Look at the little baby. There's a big salmon and a little salmon over here. Look at that. Look at that big salmon. Look at that little salmon. Oh, it's a whole family of salmon. Yeah, so map update wise, we are connected through to here. And I got seagrass and mud along the entire base. Putting the mud in was terrible, by the way. Never want to do that again. That was not fun. What I want to start working on today is digging it out this way. So we're going to do that. We're going to see how far we can make it. The goal today is just to see how much we can dig. Is my hope. I want to start by doing the same that we did last time of just like etching out the shape of all of it and seeing where that's going to go. And then I want to skinny it up slightly. Like I don't want it to be like all the way across here. That's a really, really wide river. So we're going to start by bringing this in a touch, and I want to just like dig a rough line, and then we'll go free cam up above and see if we like it. So I'm just kind of taking this in for now, and we'll see where it's going to go. To a cave. That's where it goes. Because I want it to be, I think I want it to be like 20 something blocks wide in at like for most of it. It's gonna vary, and like some sections will be wider than or skinnier than others, but I think at minimum it needs to be like 18 blocks, and then I'm gonna try for like 20 to 22 ish. So we need to bring this in a good amount. Yeah, that's the plan. Monshini, thank you so much for the 2 months of Prime, and Nightfire, thank you for the 8 months of Prime, my dude. I really appreciate that from both y'all. Thank you. And my friends over on YouTube, if you can click the like button as a little holiday present, is free to do. Helps me out a ton. I very much do appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for doing that. So we're kind of at the point in this project, which is starting to make it more fun, of where we now have multiple things to focus on. We can either spend our time digging out a new river section, or we can go back and start like toning back the cliffs and getting the hills sorted so we can get all of that going. Where are we at width right? That's a pretty good width. And then maybe we take this and we start bringing this from here. We'll bring this over this way a little bit more. Kind of gives it a little bit more of a curve to it. We want a slight S. We don't want it just to be like a straight line going through. We also have so many caves here that are going to help this. Hey, Jordan, thanks so much for the donut, my dude. How we doing today? Welcome. Any name recommendations for my Fortune and Silk Touch pickaxes? I'm so bad about naming tools. I never really name them. It has to be in the moment. Wither King, how we doing? What's going on, my dude? Every time I hear this song, I just can't not envision the frogs.
Easily my most anticipated project, just for the streams to come and hang out. Red
Flower, thank you so much for the dono. That's very nice of you. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Harry Delama, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that, my friend. And Caitlin with the 4 months. Thank you so very much. Ready for Christmas? Almost. I've got all the gifts and everything. I still got to wrap some, so that's my post stream today, as I need to go do some gift wrapping. But yeah, we're headed over to my mom's house and spending Christmas Eve there, which will be really fun, and just kind of chilling. So, and all of our different family groups, we've gotten onto just doing a Secret Santa instead of feeling like everybody needs to get everybody a gift. We just do a Secret Santa for the entire crew. So like you get one person in the group, and because we have a lot of different family groups between my wife's family, my mom's side of the family, and then we do Christmas with my stepmom, and then like now we also did it with my cousins this year, and then we also did a Friendsgiving or a Friends Christmas this year. So we had a lot of different groups for it. So it was really, really nice to just kind of have that being a much more of a chill approach to just like, yeah, you only have to get one per person in the group, which makes it so much more fun to just like focus on spending time with people instead of focusing on the need to like get every single person ever a gift. It's nice. It's very nice. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty ready. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be a very chill time. We're just hanging at my mom's. My family has we usually the Christmas Eve, now that everybody is 21 plus, like we usually just end up at a bar on Christmas Eve if we're just like hanging at the house, which is like, yeah, let's all just go down to a bar. You haven't wrapped yet? No, I'm so bad about gift wrapping. I do it at the last minute every year. It's not my best. It's not my best move, but it is the thing I do. They're like, the only ones I've left to wrap, which is bad, are my wife's presents. So they're all sitting on the floor right here. In their boxes, and the ones that have boxes that are revealing, she's gone now, so I can say I just heard the door. But they're in my closet that have revealing package logos on them. Although I ask that as I know the gift from my husband is downstairs in an Amazon box. Yeah, us guys, we're
fWhip, long time no talk. How have you been?
Hey Megan, thanks so much for the dono. I really do appreciate it. I've been good. Happy holidays. Been enjoying just grinding on a project recently. Also, I missed so many. Jason Ludwig, thank you so much for the 5 gift members, my dude. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so very much.
Nice to meet you.
But thank you again, Megan. I really appreciate the dono. I'm doing well. I feel like I'm in a really. I'm at like a. For me as like a Minecrafter, I feel like I'm in a really good spot of I'm really enjoying everything that I'm building and working on. And I can't always say that. I can usually say I enjoy the end products of everything, but I'm enjoying the process right now, which is, that to me is, that's the important part. As much as I've just been digging and grinding and clearing out all of like land masses after land masses, like I've been having a really good time with it. It's nice to, I was talking to Sid yesterday. She has an author that she follows who said that like there's, when you're a writer, you have thinking days and you have writing days, but all of them are actually writing days. And so I kind of like the thinking day can be doing anything and everything and does not actually need to be like sitting there like, huh, what's an idea? Like it's just kind of living your life and letting the ideas come to you naturally. And I feel like that's kind of helps me in these points where I'm just like digging through and doing all this grind work and everything. I get so many ideas of like things that I want to build or things of like different ways I want to try building something when I'm just doing all the grind stuff. Like I usually don't get them when I'm actually in the process of building. Wrapping gifts is fun. Finding and buying the gifts, not so fun. Yeah, I get a lot of anxiety around trying to like find the right gift for people.
Hey, for real.
Just started Resident Evil 4, finally getting into single-player games and have so much fun. Any
Nice.
suggestions for games to play?
I guess Resident Evil 4 is a pretty mature game. I would say my single-player game of the year list last year that I played through was Cyberpunk 2077. It is an extremely mature game, as like a forewarning going into it. But oh my god, I don't normally have single player games that I want to replay, and I've been tempted to pick up Cyberpunk and replay it. I also did, it was just on sale. Unfortunately, the sale's over, but I did just buy Red Dead Redemption 2. So I bought a Steam Deck as a holiday present to myself, for kind of just like I felt like I had a really good year on YouTube, and I was like, I'm gonna get myself something nice. So I bought myself a Steam Deck. And so I just picked up Red Dead Redemption. I've never played it before, and I have not watched anybody play through it. I've only seen like the internet memes and people being like, this game's amazing. So I'm gonna be starting to play through that casually. Just like, I needed a game for when if I'm like traveling or something that would just be fun and easy to check out for a bit. You could be like me and have no one to buy gifts for. Oh, oh. I'm sorry. Well, you know, you're always welcome in here. Sorry, my eye is like so dry. Oh. I got to the pool this morning just after they had finished like cleaning it and everything, and I feel like he had just dumped so much chlorine into the pool, and like, my skin feels so dry. Red Dead 2, best solo game I've ever played. Yeah, I'm excited to check it out. I've heard so many good things about it, but I again never played it myself. I never played the first one either. Normally Western games don't do it for me, but I feel like this is the one where it got 175 awards for being like the best of the best of the best ever. And I'm like, okay, if it's that good and it's still getting awards, I should probably check it out. Skyden, thank you so much for the 13 months. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, fWhip. Can't wait for all the new and amazing builds coming up next year. Me too, because who the heck knows what they are? We'll figure it out as we get there. Just finishing up my second playthrough of Red Dead 2. Easily over 100 hours of content with all the side stuff you can do. Yeah, I think I might start it. So we got a bit of travel time and downtime and things, so I might start it over the holidays here. So who knows? Who knows? Let's see what happens. I'm excited for it though. I'm still playing Elden Ring, but Elden Ring is one of those games that I am enjoying a lot, but I don't know if I would necessarily recommend it to people. You know? Like, if you're not already playing Elden Ring at this point, I don't know if I would recommend it. Because it's like, if you're into that genre of Souls-like games, well, you're just gonna get your butt kicked and you're gonna be so frustrated, and then you're gonna kill the boss and you're just gonna go, ah, I got you, and just like, screw you, and then you move on to the next boss. But like, if you're not already doing that type of gaming, I don't know I don't know if you would like Elden Ring. Like, it's a very unforgiving game, to put it nicely. And you can add whatever colorful words you'd like to in that. Ha! I'll let you do that. But yeah, it's I've been enjoying it, but yeah, I don't know if I would really recommend it. I also think if you like strategy games, and if you haven't played them, StarCraft 2 still, I know it's been a long time since we started the Warcraft playthrough, but I still want to get back into it. I think we might, I don't know, I guess Friday is going to be a Minecraft stream this week, but I really want to get back into doing some of the strategy game playthroughs that I said I was going to do. Like, that's still on my to-do list. It's not a, I think it might be we'll do a lot in January. I've just been really enjoying Minecraft recently, so I've been wanting to do a lot of Minecraft.
My closest Souls-like games was Ghost of Tsushima 1010's game.
If you like Ghost of Tsushima, you would probably enjoy the other Souls-like games. That's a fair bet. I haven't played that one, but I just know a lot of people enjoy it, or enjoyed both. Yeah, I don't know what else would be really there to watch for. If you haven't played Witcher 3, with Witcher 4 being announced, could be a good time to play through that. But yeah, I don't know. I still think like Cyberpunk, if there's a new Cyberpunk game that comes out, I will be playing it so much. Like, I waited on Cyberpunk 2077 because I was like, I heard the launch was pretty rough. I don't know if the game's gonna be that great. And then I saw it on sale, and I was like, oh my god, I'm picking this up. I'll play it. Like, I'll go check it out because I've heard the world's so cool. And I was kind of interested. I picked it up because I wanted to get build inspiration for potential cyberpunky stuff. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna just explore the world, progress the campaign so I can free roam around. And then I got a few hours into it, and I was like, I'm in. I sunk over 100 hours into that game. Like, I did every side mission pretty much. Like, I played and then the expansion they came out with was really good. That was worth it. I experienced the launch of something. Is Cyberpunk a single player game? Yeah, it's single player only. I feel like as a family friendly content creator though, I do have to, every single time I shout out that game, say that it is extremely not family friendly. And I don't want to spoil it because it's also hilarious if you're okay with more mature topics. But as you walk out of your apartment in the very, very start of the game, you will know exactly what I mean by it's an extremely not family friendly game. Just look at the advertisement billboards on the sides of buildings. and it's so funny. Like, but I feel like I got to, as a family-friendly content creator, like I gotta say that it's not family friendly. It's a great game, but my God, is it not family friendly? The game's beautiful. Like it's a great game. It's fantastic. I also would say another really good single player game that I genuinely enjoyed. It's been a few years since I played it, but I still have very, very fond memories of playing the game, was Horizon Zero Dawn. I never played Forbidden West. So if anybody played through that, was that worth checking out and getting? I love Zero Dawn. Like I almost 100% at Zero Dawn. But I just never, like finished the I only had like a go kill this many of this creature achievements left, and I was like, I don't want to do those. Just popped on trying to unmush my brain. Roscoe, welcome on in. Good to have you. Hopefully you can hang. Forbidden West is so worth it. Okay, maybe I'll have to check it out, see if I can find it on sale. Sorry, I just got a new fish. Dude, I just got a massive mythic fish. Woo, let's go. 38 might be possible today. That was 50 points. Horizon Zero Dawn looks pretty awesome. Horizon Zero Dawn's amazing. It is a very, very good game. And the world is really well done. It's beautiful. Star Wars Battlefront. I really liked Star Wars Battlefront as a kid. I don't really play PvP games much anymore, is kind of where I'm at. I find that for me, I would rather be frustrated at a computer, like a boss in Elden Ring, and just go through dealing with that and like figuring out how to beat it because it's a puzzle, than I would be then playing against another player. I find that for me, I get a lot more frustrated if I'm like trying to actively like fight and beat other players, and I just don't have a whole lot of fun with it. So I don't really play that many PvP games anymore. I'm too competitive of a person is the issue. It's the like MCC I put into this point in my brain that I'm there to have fun with friends. I'm there to have a good time. Like I'm mostly there for good vibes. And if my whole team is there having good vibes too, like the last one, MCC Party 2, like we weren't winning, but the whole team itself was just having so much fun that I didn't care. I didn't care at all. But if I'm playing single player and I'm playing a competitive thing, like I'm trying to beat people that I'm against or whatever it might be, I am just like, I know for me, I get extremely competitive, and I don't like to lose in those situations. So I find that I get like really frustrated with myself. So I tend to just like not play them much anymore. But yeah, sorry, I gotta go find a new fishing spot. I had to change to a new map. No, there's no good spots. But yeah, I used to really love competitive like online gaming. Like especially strategy games. Like I have like 3,000 games played in StarCraft 2, almost all 1v1s. I used to be a really competitive Heroes of the Storm and Overwatch player. I've had those eras of like really competitive into gaming. I used to be a very competitive WoW player, more on the PvE side, but got into the PvP side a bit. And I find that I don't like how it like makes me get frustrated at things. And I'm like, I don't like seeing that. I don't like doing that. So I just don't really play them anymore. Are you still fishing as well? No, of course not. Definitely yes. Your team for the last MCC did have very good vibes together. Could definitely tell you're having fun. I would love to, like, if we could just repeat that team again, that would be so fun. I would have a fantastic time with that. I know I'm not a good enough player to be that competitive. I'm playing Titanfall right now for the nostalgia and the giant robots. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I never played Titanfall, but I know my brother played it and loved it. Yeah, I feel like for me as a gamer, I definitely have the sweaty gamer in me. Like I can be that super sweaty gamer. Like, I mean, we've jokingly played other games or things like we've on stream here, or y'all have made like, or people have asked questions about like a strategy or something, and I've been able to break down the strategy very quickly and show y'all like how we can min-max things and do that. And like my brain can go there in a heartbeat. Like my brain can just like boop, like we're there, like let's min-max the heck out of this. How can we make this better? Blah 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 blah, and like figure out doing it. I just like find that I don't want to go through all the repetitions anymore of figuring out how to fully like I can logic through my brain of being like, okay, this is the min-max route, like you do this, blah blah blah, but I just don't want to go through the repetitions now to like get that to be the muscle memory to where I'm doing the min-max thing. But like my brain still is like, no, that's what we need to do. And so I just like, no. Then I get frustrated that I'm not doing the thing. Is fWhip min-maxing fishing? Not completely. Min-maxing fishing on MCCI that's an ordeal. My friends and I love playing Overwatch, but it's all for fun. We never get too mad playing it. Yeah, if I'm playing, it's only when I'm playing solo. If I'm playing with my buddies, like I'm playing with friends IRL, I couldn't care less if I'm winning or losing. Like I'm just there to have a good time and just mostly just catch up and have like a good conversation with them. Unless some of them are getting heated, and then I'm kind of like, all right, we gotta. Like then I kind of like byproduct can get a little heated sometimes, but I'm never like lashing out, or I'm never like screaming at people on the other team or anything like that. Like I'm not that type of a gamer. I don't got that in me. It takes a lot of energy to be that hateful. And I don't have that type of energy or time. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, but like I'll boot up games and play with friends still. Like I'll have a good time. Oh, we're like way off here. We need to be back here. How far are we into the dig? We have conjoined the two rivers together from the lake by the Dwarven area to the river coming out through the city harbor. So we're getting through it slowly. We're moving another mountain. No, we're in a plains biome right now. I can kind of min-max in D&D, but usually I just play for the story. Yeah, I feel like as long as your whole group in D&D, from my understanding of it, is playing for the same reason, then it's fine. D&D, from what my understanding is as long as the group is in consensus of, okay, we're super tryharding this, or okay, we're just here having fun, having a good time. As long as everybody's on board with that, that's fine. But if you have one person who's super tryharding trying to beat the whole thing, and everybody else is just like, no, we're actually just here for fun, that's when you get the issue. Like it's one of those where as long as everybody you're playing with and is doing like the same stuff, like, or the same level, then it's fine. It doesn't really matter. I think that's also kind of a good part for me, like when I'm hanging with my buddies, like they're all good gamers too, like all my IRL friends. And a lot of the YouTube friends that I play games with outside of streams with too, like a lot of them are pretty good gamers too. My friends over on the YouTube side though, if you can click the like button though, I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It helps me out so very much. We have almost 800 people in here. We're at less than 500 likes right now. So if you can help me out. It's the holidays after all. Huh? Maybe, please. Thank you. Even the Grinch would like it. His heart is only 2 sizes too small. It's 3 sizes too small to not like the stream. Wait, is this the dig to take the river all the way out to the ocean? Yeah. We are to here. Ooh, that is a little skinny. We might need to take that back out of there. Because I kind of like this width at the minimum. That feels a little skinny in there. So yeah, so we've already merged into here, and we've brought that over here, and now we need to. It's only one line now that's gonna go all the way out. I was thinking that we could maybe have some like streams coming down from the different mountains and things that'll connect in. Like I think from what, like we'll probably eventually have like a little stream that comes in from here. I just think it would be really cool for the vibes. We need to get a new shovel though. After we exhaust our shovels, we'll just start digging out the stone to get through the last of the pickaxes I have, and then we can go do a massive repairing session because we have a lot of tools that need to be repaired. Oddly, the second main river fWhip is dug in this. Yeah, but this one I feel like we only really dug this to connect it, right? Because I don't think I really did much digging to connect these out here. Maybe there's a little bit right through here. I haven't done any in there, but yeah, I guess you're right. We did dig that out. I don't think we've dug. Oh no, I guess we did this. We dug through here. That's right. We did through that. Oh, right. Those are chunks I deleted. It's like, whoa, what's going on there? Ooh, that just updated out here. That's looking cool. The map's looking good, though. I've also spent a lot more time in creative since the last stream we did, where we did some creative planning things. Spent a lot more time in since then, getting more creative stuff going. Okay, so this is a little skinny through here. So I think what I want to do is bring that to a 3. Take this to a 5. I think if we just give it like 1 or 2 more blocks. That's probably fine. Well, and then I want to keep extending these out a few more. Oh, hello. Hello. Explosive enhancements mod updated, by the way, for anybody who uses that. If you go along with my mod pack, it's ready to have some fancy explosions. You make like a water canal lift station at some point. We're digging it all down to Minecraft water level, but maybe like in the future when we get into like working on the mountain, like where that's gonna go up, we could do something in there. But who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I wanted to get all the dirt off of here. I think up to where the hole starts, and then start digging the stone down. But yeah, I think it might be easier just to after we. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with that plan. Now that I'm thinking about it, sounds like it'll be the easiest to take more or less from. Here over, because then we get into where this pit starts, and that's gonna be. We'll work on today. Like this will be the main goal. Get all of this stuff dug. So we can do that. That'll be a huge chunk out, because I think the massive cave under here should be clearing out a lot of what we need. And I kind of want this to be just like one massive time lapse. It's going to go by super fast in the video. Nickel for every time fWhip dug a major river. This message was cut short by Jimmy. Okay, I saw that somebody paid for a cameo from the actual voice actor. And that is so funny. That's just, honestly, Like, the dedication to the bit of messing with Jimmy goes so much farther than I could have ever hoped it would. To the point where even his community is happily spending money that Jimmy doesn't even receive to mess with Jimmy. Like, I don't... Like, they've blown away my expectations. It's so good. It's so freaking funny. Okay, so that goes out to here. And we'll just... I should be doing it from the other end, not from here. It won't look as good on the time lapse. I want my dirt back, though. Please give those babies all lots of love. Give the best job in history. I don't know. Are you talking to me, Unicorn? Or are you talking to somebody else? It wasn't cheap either. We love the dedication. Yeah, I didn't see how much. I didn't check and see how much a cameo from them costs. I get emails from Cameo all the time asking me to sign up, and I'm like, I don't think I want to do that. Hello. What's your favorite item to place in an item frame? I'm working on a very late Christmas present, like an item in Minecraft. Well, I'm assuming that's what you mean by item frame. A cooked salmon. No, I don't know. I don't really use item frames, to be honest. A block of netherite. Hard to go wrong with a block of netherite on Christmas. Especially if you play survival with somebody. But that dedication right there. You spent hours on that present. I'm digging. Yeah, you deserve to be on fire. Stupid skeleton, stupid zombie, stupid mobs. What? Not you too. Now I'm on fire. That's why we can't have nice things. It's fine. Totally fine. Ooh, a dirt pocket. Inventory's full. Of bones. And rotten flesh. And string. That's a great example of someone trolling Jimmy. Honestly, that one's pretty top tier. And the original toy comments, I feel like those we did pretty good on. The Codfather. I still think that me as the deputy, that he just never picked up on the law until the end of the season. That was pretty top tier too. Like I think I gotta give myself a pat on the back for that one, for being able to keep that up without him catching on. I still think that I did a pretty dang good job on that. Sorry, you know, I just need to pause for a moment for no reason whatsoever. Strong tide, by the way. Strong tide. Strong tide. Strong tide. Strong tide. Any little secret fishing spots over here? Any goodies? That's a decent one. What do you want, May? I didn't do anything. You got no proof? Oh, you're not supposed to be in there. Put you in there. Why should I pay money for fWhip to say something when there's a chance he'll say my chat message out loud in a stream? You shouldn't give me money so that I will say something. That's more what it is. That's not how you use a bow, sir. Oh, he tried his best. Oh. Sorry if there's background noise coming through. There's been... Somebody's been joyriding in our neighborhood all morning. Like, since... like 7:30. Like, even before I left to go to the pool. There's somebody in this old beat up car that is just ripping around the neighborhoods. And like, I don't get it. I just don't get the idea of just having a loud car just driving around. I don't get the idea of intentionally making your car louder too. That for me is... Never understood that one. Okay, we can start digging this way now and start taking down all the stone. Lemon Loaf Cake, thanks for the raid. Welcome on in, folks. How we doing today? What are we up to? We are working on digging a river today. So, you know, super interesting big builds happening. Yes, part of digging a river means tearing down a massive part of a mountain. Duh, that's where a river would go. Goblin Patch finally arrives in WoW. Yeah, I kind of stopped playing, I'll be honest. War Within really was not doing it for me. I got to 2700 in Mythic Plus, I think, and then I kind of was like... I was trying to get pretty into the crafting scene and made a decent amount of gold at the start of expansion, but then I just kind of was... It wasn't really doing it for me anymore. I just was not having that much fun playing WoW. So I was like, I'm not gonna spend my time doing this. I have other games I'd rather play. YouTube people, don't forget to like the stream. Yes. If you're on YouTube, be sure to click the like button. I appreciate it. I bought a used truck with a loud muffler. I forever had the goal of upgrading to a normal muffler. The muffles, yeah. Yeah. We've got a few people in our neighborhood that just like, one dude fixes up old motorcycles and just goes and rides up and down the street on them all the time. And I'm just like, and he also has been recently fixing up like an old racing like Volkswagen Bug, and he's been idling in front of our house just because I'm pretty sure, because he lives at the other end of the neighborhood, and I'm pretty sure his wife was like, you need to get that stupid loud car out of here and you need to go work on it somewhere else. And so he's just like sits in front of our house like revving the engine and then like getting out and checking out things. And I went out a while ago and I was like, dude, like, please, it is 10 p.m. at night. Can you not do that here? And he was not an enjoyable person to talk to. And I was like, buddy, like, you do that in front of your own house. You live down the street. Like, You don't need to do that in front of my house when I'm trying to go to bed. More diggy diggy diggy. So much diggy diggy diggy. We doing the diggy diggy diggy. I don't really care about keeping all the cobblestone, to be honest. We're gonna have so much stuff after this. I have more cobblestone than I'm probably ever gonna use in this world already. I don't really build with cobblestone much anymore. So I'm like, we'll go every once in a while and just dump the load of stuff back because we have it. I want to save some of it, but I'm not like super pressed on saving the entirety of it. Also, today might be a big day. We might hit 2 million blocks mined. Depends how long we're going to stream. I originally had a meeting at 1:45, so I had a hard cutoff time for stream, but they called me this morning and were like, hey, I got a free morning. You want to just chat now? And I was like, yeah, I got time. So I can go to like 2:30, 2:45. So we can do a longer stream today and get a bunch of digging in, which is exciting. Just do it in the morning, preferably not Sunday morning at all, because people love sleeping in on Sundays. Yeah. Like, I'm all for people, like, having hobbies and working on, like, stuff outside their house, but it's just, like, it's at some point you gotta be considerate of the people around you. Like, that's the point that irks me, is that they're just so, like, oh, I can't control it, it's not my fault it's loud, and it's just like, you picked this hobby, you bought the thing slightly with the intention, like, it had to be part of the decision-making process that, like, I understand this is loud. And, like, that doesn't mean that everybody around you is okay with it being loud. That's like where the big irk for me comes in. I'm just like, you just didn't even attempt to think about the people around you. You're just like, yeah, look at this cool thing, yay, I'm gonna buy it. Like, that's the big thing that I feel like irks me the most in modern life. Is just there's a lot of lack of empathy for people around you. There's like this big weird push I find of a lot of people are like, yeah, just do your thing, yeah, screw what other people think about you, do your own, which is like fine to an extent. Like, if it's not impacting people around you, yeah, sure, go do your own thing. But if it's impacting people around you, then like you should be taking their feelings into account a little bit.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm not saying like as terms of like things that you're doing for positive for yourself, but like if there's like if that people just like, oh, I don't like that you're doing that, like who cares? But yeah, I don't know, it's situational, but there's definitely you should at least consider people around you before you do a thing if it like really negatively impacts them. Fran, thank you so very much for the 34 months. Merry holidays to you too. Hope you're doing well today. Sorry, you know, it's very important. I just gotta tap for another second. Oh, my rod broke. My line. I feel like I'm very like anti-HOA, but one of the HOA things I remember from living in an HOA neighborhood with my dad growing up was that like they had requirements about like how loud vehicles could be driving around and like what time people could be using like leaf blowers and stuff. And it was, and I just like it's one of those few times I'm like, I understand why people would want to live in an HOA. Like I understand why they got popular. Like I'm all for like I like so many of them overstep so much, but oh my god, those types of things I'm like, I could understand it. I would pay some extra money just to have peace and quiet. I own a loud car, and I always make sure I don't make too much noise around streets. Always the time and place to make noise. Yeah. Like, if you're on the highway, like, go for it. Do whatever you want. That's fine. But if it's, like, 10 p.m. at night and you're just driving around neighborhood, like, you don't need to be revving the engine. It's like one of those things that I remember as a kid. Like, when I was a kid, it was pretty popular to put a soda can on the back of your bicycle. You'd crush it, you'd roll over it with the tire, and it would get stuck up there, and it would make your bicycle sound like a dirt bike, because it'd be like, because it'd be grinding against the back of the bike. You know, great for the bike. But I remember, like, definitely, like, so many people being like, yeah, this is so cool. Ha! My bike is so loud and fun now. Yay! And, like, that, I remember being like, yeah, I definitely did it as a kid. Like, yeah. I was like, ha! Look at me! Vroom! Like, the faster I pedal, the louder it is. Yay! Back in the 90s. HOA never been in a thing in my country to my knowledge, but I've heard plenty of bad stories. Oh yeah, no, like there's more bad stories than good stories about HOAs, because you never hear about a good HOA. Like HOAs are one of those things where if they're ever being talked about, it's only about how bad they are, because if they're good, nobody's gonna be like, oh, this is amazing. They're just gonna not say anything about it. It's the same reason why a lot of the times with like restaurants and stores and different things, or just like in the internet in general, is you're more likely to hear about something being bad than you already hear about something being good. And so it's always just like, you got to take a little bit of a grain of salt on everything, like a little bit of doubt going into most things. When people are saying, oh my god, this is terrible. Like, we on Saturday watched Red 1. It's the new Christmas movie that came out with The Rock. And the online reviews were that it was absolutely terrible. That it's an awful movie. That The Rock has fallen off. That he did a terrible, terrible job. And Chris Evans is in it also. And the entire internet that I've seen everywhere was talking about how terrible this movie was. Will I watch it again? Probably not. But it was genuinely pretty good. Like, it's not quite at a Die Hard level for a Christmas movie, but it's definitely kind of scratching that itch. Like, it was definitely, like, it's up there. It's goofy. But like, if you're looking for a Christmas movie to watch and you've already watched through your list and you're looking for a new one, give it a shot. It was actually pretty good. Like, we had a good time watching it. But you go on the internet right now, everybody's talking about how the movie's awful. I'm like, really? That's how I feel about Multiverse of Madness. It's so hated, but it's not bad. I haven't seen that one yet. That was Doctor Strange, right? Maybe I did see that one. I don't remember. I fell off Marvel hard after Infinity War. I was so in on Marvel, like, for a while, going into Endgame and all that stuff, and like felt like I was really in with the story and knew what was going on. And then we're on that one. And then I felt like it just hit a point where it got so convoluted that I think Marvel did what unfortunately a lot of content creators then followed through on doing, and it really hurt a lot of content creators, was Marvel and like just movie studios in general. I think it's a big reason why modern films are just not that great, in my opinion. It's pretty rare to have a new movie come out that's not based off of something else or some past thing. Because Marvel really started just feeding so much into like the super fan. They put little cameos everywhere. They intertwined all their storylines. If you wanted to know what was happening in Ant-Man 37, you had to watch Thor 17. And if you wanted to know what was going on in Thor 17, you had to watch Captain America 64. And in order to know what was going on in there, you definitely had to watch Black Panther 3. And I'm just making those up. But like the amount of knowledge you had to have going across like all the different Marvel movies, for me, it just got to be too much, to the point where I was like, I just want to show up to a movie and enjoy watching the movie. I don't need to just have all these characters thrown at me. Like, I don't need to be watching an entire TV show series to understand what's going to happen in this movie. Like, I don't need that. I just want to sit down and watch a fun movie. And it just got it, like, after Infinity War, and then is Thor Ragnarok? No, Ragnarok was before Infinity War, those ones, because that's where you got the axe. But yeah, like that was still, I'll go back and watch those ones instead of watching the new ones, which I haven't seen yet. The Guardians of the Galaxy, I feel like, are good because they kind of stand on their own outside of Thor getting thrown into it. But yeah, it's too much. And I feel like a lot of content creators started doing that, of doing so much, like going into like what the super fans are looking into, and then really diving into how can I feed the super fans, because I'm getting so much like, yay, oh my god, woo, from the super fans. And then they kind of forgot about the casual viewers, and they really alienated casual viewers. So it's a weird balance to strike, because you still want to like give a lot to the people who've been supporting for a long time, but you still also want to be like attracting new audiences and bringing in new people as a content creator, because that's the only way you're going to really grow forever. Because eventually long-term fans will always kind of just like, they'll outgrow it, or they'll be busy with life, or oh my god, why is there a bat up here? Where did you come from? You're outside. Okay, have a nice life. But yeah, I feel like I have a fairly good balance of it. Like I have a lot of like inside jokes or consistent things that go through videos, but it's not like you need to know the joke to enjoy it. Like you can watch a few videos and kind of get caught up on it. Also, I'm not doing anything crazy storyline wise or whatever. Like you can jump into a video and kind of enjoy the build and be like, cool, I'm done. Also, Fran, thank you so much for the 34 months again. I really do appreciate that. Merry holidays right back at you. And Lauren, thank you for the 28 months. Happy holidays. Wishing everyone a wonderful time. Looking forward to more fWhip streams in the coming year. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Sorry, my nose is so itchy. Ah! Easter eggs are cool. They're fun. But what Marvel has gone into is way more than just Easter eggs. It's needing encyclopedic knowledge. Yeah, I was watching something a while ago. And people are like, oh yeah, you got to know this and this, and then watch this, and then do this, and then you'll pick up on like what this frame is, and that's where this character came from, and that's where their backstory, and that's why they're making this thing. Like, bro, I don't, like, no part of me wants to do that. Like, I don't want to have to study before I go watch a movie. Like, one of my old coworkers, she was a Marvel like fanatic in the best way. Like, I mean that in the best way. She loved it, and like took off work days, like planned her PTO around the movie releases so that she could do binge watches before the movies came out, and then be able to sit there and like really take it all in. And then when it would come out, she would buy tickets to the midnight premiere, and then she would go again the next morning at the next matinee that was open, so she could watch it again to really like go back and really study everything in the film, so she could know everything that was going on. And she was in like 10 different Discord servers talking about the different Marvel things going on, and just like that was her life. She was just full dedicated to it, and I get that. I think that's cool, but I feel like Marvel saw those people doing that and was like, obviously this is every single fan we have, and they just did that everywhere. It's like, no, actually most of your fans are casual viewers and or kids who just want to watch Thor smash things. You try to watch Deadpool 3 and it's like half of the plot is from an X TV show, and know where that TV show comes from. You need to watch this, blah, blah. Yeah, it's okay though. I hope they're learning. I don't know. I feel like I'm in an era for TV and movies and everything where like I just want to stop seeing new seasons of shows, or here's the backstory of this show that was very popular at this time. Shadow, thanks so much for the raid, my dude. Welcome on in. Happy holidays, y'all. How's it going? What you been up to? Were we mining and crafting today? Welcome on in, my friends. You're probably familiar with this. We're doing a massive grind here of digging out an entire river network, and I know y'all don't scare away from massive grind projects. So welcome on in. Hope we're doing good today. Little glimpse here. I have a Zeros world map installed. We're working on digging a river connecting from my city harbor here all the way through this point. We've got it dug from there to there and there to here, and then we're working on digging this going all the way through here, connecting into there, and then going out into the ocean. So you know we got a lot of digging in front of us. So we're working on a massive Japanese island. Oh, very cool. Going for like terraforming or doing like a village and a town on top of it too. Ooh, we found the cave. Yay, the happy point. We're about to get to a very, very easy jump start to move forward here if this massive cave just stretches for a big chunk of where the river's going through. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. Yeah, we're just kind of yapping about whatever and just being super casual today. We've never watched a massive grindy project. Yeah, Lady Shadow, I don't know if that's quite true. I've been lurking in some of Shadowstone's streams, and you know, I think what I do know is that whatever build is going on, whatever project's there, it's like a multi-month project. All I know is that I don't think I've ever seen a project completed in under a week. Hope y'all are doing good though. Welcome on in, my friends. Welcome. For those who are here for the first time, I do multi-stream, so if you see me talking about something you might not see in chat, we are also live on YouTube's right now, so there's people across both chats. So if you don't see a question, you'll see it in the upper corner of the chat up there. Just like the person who said I'm ignoring YouTube chat right now by talking to Twitch chat. So yeah. Get the best of the both worlds. Both chats feel ignored at different times, and it's lovely. I think there's a zombie that's gonna jump down on my head in a minute. A little mole man. No, I'm not underground right now. I'm destroying the ground. I'm just saying though, if I could have the power of the mole people, not mole people, the big badger moles from Avatar: Last Airbender, I think they would dig in like a 5x5 or like a 5 wide, 5 up. Like that would be pretty appreciated right about now. Knocked out villager breedings in 20 minutes now. All right, fair. And how big was the build to surround the villager breeder? May in here with the Lynxy giggle. Not like Lynxy hasn't been spending the last few weeks building a sheep farm. You're like, there is no build around it. That's how I did it in 20 minutes. I'm just glad he isn't building in the nether this time. What, you don't want to clear another nether perimeter? Isn't that the most fun thing ever to do in Minecraft, is clear a nether perimeter? Oh, I thought it was the best thing ever. I never want to do that again. We're in 1.21.4 now, for those who are jumping in. So we have the pale wood. And this is a little bit of a glimpse into where we got... Oh, we were paused. I don't know how long we've been paused for. Oh, no. Well, we can show this, though. 2K by 2K is big enough. I hope it's big enough. Jeez. That's nuts. Mine's like 250 by 250, and I thought that was insane. No, I think mine's like 400 by 400. I don't really know. Yeah, that's my city I'm working on. We're building up this entire place. This previously was a mountain where all the moss is over there. It's actually a snowy slopes biome. So we destroyed that mountain and turned it into a plains biome where we're adding a bunch of farmland and stuff throughout. So, and before you ask, no, snow and rain for some reason in my world are broken. So it does not rain or snow in this world. Oh, I thought I was gonna get the last hit in the water. Fine. Okay, quiet now. Yeah, it hasn't rained or snowed in this world in almost 2 years IRL at this point. We're on day 8,422. Something with the different pre-releases and snapshots that I've updated to over the time have caused the rain and snow and everything to just not work anymore. Somehow it got turned into, like, the ticks on it went negative for the next time it was supposed to snow and rain, and now it just looped around to being the max possible number of ticks that Minecraft can count for, and so it's slowly just counting down, which turned into something like a few thousand days of in-game time. So yeah, we don't really have to deal with rain or snow ever, but we also don't get thunderstorms, which is kind of sad. That is insane. Yeah, it's a wee bit of a big build, big dig. I'm at a point where I just have been really enjoying grindy projects. So it's been fun to have different. Just throw that back in there. It's been fun to have different grindy projects that are going on here. So what we're doing right now is we're digging at the river channel itself for where the water's gonna go, and the end goal is to place dirt and then convert all the dirt into mud, bone meal across the top of that, so we get seagrass down here. I think there's a little too much, so I kind of want to clean it up, and then we're gonna go back and slope up the sides to kind of conjoin and merge into the existing terrain, so it's a little bit more natural. So we're kind of a little all over the place with different things that we're working on right now. The goal is to get the river dug out far enough to where I can start to pick on, do I want to work on digging the river, or do I want to work on digging out the slopes to make the river, like the edge of the river, more complete. So we're kind of a little all over the place with what we're doing. How often do you plan builds out in creative? All the time. I would rather work in creative and plan something that I really, really enjoy and be super excited about what I'm building than wing it in survival and be not happy with the result of it. I find creative mode and pre-planning things is just a thing on my tool belt, just a way that I can...
Just wanted to say you are awesome. Thanks for all your videos and streams.
Hey, Draxus, thanks so much for 500 biddies, my dude. I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Glad you enjoy everything so much. That's awesome. But yeah, creative building for me is one of those things that I see it's a tool in my, like, it's a tool in my toolkit. Like, I don't see it as a cheating thing. I don't see it as like a big negative anything to it. Like, I find it helps me make something, it helps me make art that I'm happier with. Like, to me, Minecraft building is just an art form, so I'm going to use everything I got to be able to make it as much as I like it. So, I'm gonna take the time and do what I can to get a product that I like the end result of. So, yeah, I pretty much every build that I do, unless it's like just a random little decoration on the side of something, is I pre-plan them. At least enough to get like a block palette in mind and all that stuff.
Hello, many greetings.
Nina, thank you so much for the 5 gift members, and Valorant, thank you so much for the 2 gift members. I really appreciate that from both y'all. Thank you.
Hello, many greetings.
Thinking full custom nether and fully spawn proofed. Okay, Shadow. Okay, that's a little much.
Hello,
I'm
many
even
greetings.
scared of building a tree in the nether, like a big tree, like that. Like you saw the big world tree over there. Yeah, that's on my list.
Hello, many greetings.
Chat made me promise that by day 10,000 or at day 10,000 we would start the nether tree project. So, you know, it's
Hello, many greetings.
I'm on a clock now if we're gonna build a giant, I think it's gonna be a giant pale oak wood tree. I think that's what I want to do. I think that's what I've decided on. It's gonna be like
Hello, many greetings.
all stripped pale oak logs is my goal. And we have fire tech turned off in this world because pretty builds.
Hello, many greetings.
So I think we're almost through it. Yeah, that's the last one. I hope y'all feel many greeted, though. Very, very greeted. Many, all that good stuff. My friends over YouTube, if you haven't already, please be sure to click the like button. We got 1,000 people in here right now, and we're almost at 700 likes. So if you can click the like, I very much do appreciate it. YouTube person here, but it's easier to gift subs here. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, YouTube's a little weird on it sometimes. If only Jimmy had given fWhip a raid. How could he? Nah, Jimmy, I feel like Jimmy and I both on YouTube are just like, it's not worth, it's so cumbersome to go through and click the raid feature and to do all that and do the redirects and everything. And it's just, it's such a pain in the butt. Like I don't fault him at all for not. I hate figuring out how to raid people on YouTube. It's such a terrible feature. It's so bad. But you know, it's what we got.
Hello there.
You know, I was gonna say Jinxie, thank you, but May, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. I want to do my landscaping too. Oh, I do. I got so much over here that I need to do. Ooh. You know, if I get done and like have extra time, maybe I can help you out. But you know, schedules are just really full right now, so I don't know if I can help out too much. You know, it's just like so many. Don't think Jinxie's here. I'm just so used to her being the only one who uses the sound alerts. But I guess she's the one who's usually on the creeper button. She's always ready to go. She's got biddies in queue, ready to go for the creeper explosion sound, I think. We're just leaving all this cobble. I don't care. I don't want it. I don't want it. Tactical corn with 300 biddies. Thank you so much.
When did you start using creative copies of your world for planning, and how did you make them?
I've kind of been doing it since the start of this series. And the way you do it is you just go into your saves folder, like in your Minecraft instance, and I just copy the world. So you just select it, Control C, Control V, copy paste into there. It'll give it a new name. I usually just type out at the end CR for creative and then put an episode number on it. And then after that, I just log into it and go open a LAN, turn on commands, and put myself in creative mode. So I'm just doing the exact same thing that I have in here. Rogue Pixels, thank you so much for the biddies. We kick off a hype train? Wow. A fancy day. We're getting some experience back for the pickaxe. Woo. Look at this. This stuff. Yeah. A little coal. In Minecraft, I'll take coal under the Christmas tree. New emotes as well. Woo! Who's gonna get the Gritty Goose? I think Gritty Goose is from like level 3 at minimum, I think. I don't know. We're at level 3 right now though, so there's a chance for any Gritty Goose gamers. Do I want to keep saving all of this? I don't know. No, we're saving it for now. Dude, I don't know why I'm keeping all this flint. I'm never gonna use it. Just my 2 ink sacks. 7 ink sacks. Complete a level 5, not level 3. Oh, okay. My bad. I don't know anything about Twitch. I just work here. Looks like they have new Christmas emotes right now. Yeah, there you go. And can you use those anywhere on Twitch, or do you have to use them in the channel that you got them in? I never know how it works.
Hello, many greetings.
Eggs, thank you so much for the subs. 5 gift subs from Eggs. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that, my dude. And Valorant with the gift sub as well. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate that as well.
Hello, many greetings.
Got this guy yesterday. Anywhere. Oh. So you can support any streamer you want, and you can use the emotes in any streamer channel. Wow.
Hello, many greetings.
Feisty Brit, thank you so much for the 500 biddies. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hello, many greetings.
Dude, I love that I just got a boosted rod perk on MCCI. And got a rusted can. Nice. So
Hello, many greetings.
Once a
Hello,
flint.
many
Flint is
greetings.
like great early game, but it's just such a useless block. Or such a useless item. I would like if they made it so you can make a block of flint to
many
condense it
greetings.
down. Or even just let us recraft it into gravel. But I feel like a block of flint could be cool. It'd be like a little bit of like a shinier, darker gray.
Hello, many
Not that we
greetings.
need more gray blocks, but you know, a new gray block could be fun. Kari, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, and Valorant with the 2 more gift subs. Thank you so
many
very much. I
greetings.
appreciate that.
Hello, many greetings.
How to make money in Minecraft?
Hello, many greetings.
Destroy zombies, sell rotten flesh. Profit. I hope you feel greeted.
many
I hope you feel
greetings.
super greeted.
Hello,
This
many
pickaxe
greetings.
is not going to make it through this layer, I think, unless we get a lot of coal. That's a good start. Eating some jam from 2018. Well, as long as you're happy. So greeted? Good, good. I hope you feel super greeted. A lot of names on there that I don't really recognize are getting gift subs today. That's awesome. Oh, a hole! My dirt! I can't leave my dirt! Which are you at? 280? Yeah, we can fill our inventory again, I think. Maybe. Maybe. It'll be close. Eh. We're losing. We're losing space, y'all. We're losing space. We only got these boxes empty. Only 4 more empty boxes. Ah, no, we got one in here. Give me that cobble back. Just fill it in with the stone. Be fine. Don't forget to like the stream. Exactly, Nellis. You tell him. I gotta go. Oh, there's a lot. Ooh, a new fishing spot. A new fishing spot. Okay, we're doing it. Gaming. Oh, man. I don't know. It doesn't need to be there. After we get this whole section dug out, and then like a little past the beacon, we need to start setting up more beacons, because that is the final one along the stretch that we've done. So we need to get some more out here soonish. I just have not really bothered with that. You have Discord? Yeah, it's discord.gg/fWhip, or there's a link in the description of both streams if you'd like to join. Rafi
Pleased to meet you.
Sloth with the 35 months. Merry Christmas right back at you. Thank you so very much for the support, as always. I really do appreciate it. Dude, 1 month away to a brand new tree. You said new year, new tree. Coming up in January. I really appreciate that. Thank you so very much. How do you instant mine stone blocks? Is it possible with haste 3 via
Pleased to
beacon?
meet you.
Stone blocks? No, you need haste 2 and efficiency 5 on your pickaxe, and you can instant mine. At least on Java. I don't know if Bedrock's any different, but that's what it is on Java. Yeah, we're going to not pick up cobble anymore. And I thought digging my river was a big project. It was small, really small. Hey, you know what? You're probably just better at picking reasonably sized projects than me. Apparently my idea of a good time on December 23rd was, let's see, have we done it yet? Nope, we're still 30,000 blocks to go until we hit the big 2 million blocks mined with a pickaxe. Well, netherite pickaxe. I don't really know if I'm the best example of somebody who's you should follow suit for big projects to tackle. I don't know. 2 million blocks mined for Shadow, if he's still in here, is probably rookie numbers, though, so. We are on 8,423 right now, so day count's starting to get up there. We've been on this project here for about 50 days in game already. It took me 6 in-game days to convert that entire thing from dirt to mud and then bring in the seagrass on top of the bone meal. It took me 6 in-game days. It's like, this is so much more than I was hoping it would be. Dang it. It took me so long. Still in my early days. I have big projects in the future. Yeah. New emotes. Ooh, spam those new emotes if you got them. Send them. Why are you so crazy? I don't know. I was born this way. I got a goal and I'm seeing it through. I mean, look at all this that we don't really have to dig. Just kidding, yeah, we do. But it's saving a lot for that whole section up above that we don't have to dig down. I kind of wanted it to be an underwater river for a while, but then I was like, that doesn't make sense for how the boats would get through. Because we need to have it large enough that reasonably a large boat can go through the area. Love your Minecraft display in the background. Hey, Tech Kitty, how you doing? Thank you. It's dude, I have so many freaking Legos on the ground I need to build. I just got another new Lego too for Christmas. I think I got it here. Yeah, I do. Look at this. I got a new Lego to build, so I gotta build this soon. It's just a little guy, but look at it. It's one of those. It's just one of the little plants. I'm very excited for it. So, yeah. But there are 5 Legos in boxes that I still need to build. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm pretty behind. Pretty behind. Had to find a fishing spot. You got my 2 foot plushies in time for wrapping, and I love them. Whoo! Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I'm so happy that people actually got them by the holidays. I was getting a little worried there for a minute. I'm good, thanks. Haven't been here a while. Hope you're well, though. Hey, all good, all good. Welcome on back. Hope y'all never feel obligated to show up to streams or anything like that. But I love seeing y'all when you stopping by, but never. Where did I leave my bed? Where's my bed? My bed! Don't tell me I lost my blue bed! No. Okay, good. No, I don't think it's paused. I haven't paused it again. I'm skipping that song. Sugar Monster moves? Nah. I pay for a sub, so I feel pretty obligated. Well, yeah, no, for you, you have to be here. Yeah, that's true. No, I'm kidding. No, I try and give perks outside of, like, just the emotes and all that stuff for subs so that people can feel like they want to support even if they can't make it to the streams. Because, like, that's where all the world downloads and everything come through and all that stuff, so... I always try and keep it at least somewhat where if you can't make streams or whatever, like you're still getting something out of supporting the stream and the channel as a whole and all that stuff. So how do you plan on filling in the river? 1 bucket at a time. That's what we did over here. That actually isn't too terrible. Water filling, like a lot of people have a lot of confusion about how to fill in a space with water. It's pretty easy and fairly simple if you just go from the bottom to the top. Like, it's very easy. A lot of people way overcomplicate it, thinking you have to put ice across the top of it and then melt the ice and then put kelp on every block and have the kelp grow up and then it'll turn into water. So, like, you don't need to do that. Just take a bucket, go layer by layer, and just cycle around the edge, and it'll fill itself in the middle when the water sources merge and become one source. And it's very easy. It takes a little bit of time, but it's doable. It's easy. For now, what we do here is we just kind of start by tearing things down to be at the water level, like to the block where the water would start, and then we go from there. I'm going to take it down another block, though, than where we are here, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. I'll leave that line in there so we don't flood it for now. And then the river itself is like 9 blocks deep currently is the goal. Join the Discord server. Welcome. Make sure you read the rules channel and all that before you start hanging. It won't be full blocks of water. Need kelp to make a full box of water? No, these are all full blocks of water. Everything in here is a full water source. And I did not place a single piece of kelp. Because when 2 water sources are a block away from each other, they will merge together to create a new water source in the middle. And you can use that logic by going around the entire outside, and it'll just cover itself in the middle. So it's fine. It'll make the water sources for you. Because as long as the layer below it is full, it'll merge on top of itself, like of the water, and then create the source block above it too. So you don't need to. That's as long as you start from the bottom going to the top, you're fine. It'll create water sources going all the way up. When 2 water sources love each other so very much, they make a little third water source right in the middle. Finally, witch farm is done. I need a bit more redstone for my sorting system and queue 12 hours of stumbling around building a witch farm. Never done it before. Oh, don't tell me it took 12 hours. I'm thinking about building a witch farm soon. I'm so out of redstone. So I'm thinking, I got a witch farm out in the swamp that I've been wanting to go monkey around with. Because it's pretty close to the edge, so of the ocean. I know it spawns witches too. I did test it. But I'm thinking it could be kind of fun to build the witch farm soon. It'd be out right next to our slime farm. Not that we really use the slime farm ever, but it's there. I just need redstone for little... I keep making comparators and stuff and like little pistons here and there and observers for little other farms that I'm doing, and I'm always out. I'm always out of redstone right now. It's probably because most of my redstone is in ore block form for building blocks, but you know, that's fine. This song is just so good. I didn't like it when it first came out, but I'm here for it. An elusive grotto fish. Nice. Dude, the only elusive fish I currently have in the second grotto, like the tropical grotto, is the mythic gargantuan elusive fish. How I haven't seen any of the other ones, but I have the absolute hardest to get fish out of the grotto, but I don't have a single other elusive fish out of there. I don't know. It's so dumb. But hey, I'll take it. Like I got that one done. That box is checked. Why'd you start making Minecraft videos? I was doing summer school courses in college to get caught back up. Because I changed my major and I did not want to do an extra semester, and because I still wanted to graduate on time, so I stayed and did some summer courses to get caught up, and almost every single one of my friends was gone. They weren't on campus anymore, and I was just super bored, and so I started helping out with the Minecraft Conquest Reforged development team. If anybody knows that mod pack, I started helping them with developing the mod and the original implementations of the mod. So like when it was first there, I was one of the devs on it, and so I helped them out a ton with that, and then got into through that met Ducon Red 1, who was a big Conquest Reforged or Conquest content creator back in the day. He's a really talented Minecraft builder. He still streams a little bit, but he doesn't really make videos anymore. He's got life and stuff going on. But anyways, he was like, hey man, you look like you have a good personality about you. Have you ever thought about making videos? Like, I'm trying to find more people to make videos for Conquest to help grow it a little bit more. And he's like, I think you should do it. And so I was like, sure, I'll give it a shot. And then that all started the journey to here. One bored summer of I got nothing better to do. Sure, let's start recording Minecraft videos. To now, this is my job. Pretty funny how it works out sometimes. Lucky how it goes. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I feel like life is one of those things where you're like, there's gonna be forks in the road of decisions and things that you do, and sometimes you just gotta take the leap and pick the thing and do it. And I went in with no expectations. I did it because I was trying to have a better way to showcase my Minecraft builds and honestly build up a little bit of personal confidence and speaking and everything, because I thought that would help me out with job interviews, and I was trying to figure out how to get into the game industry somehow. So I was like, okay, like this would kind of be fun to figure out, like this whole YouTube thing. Like, let's see if this works out for me. This could maybe be my entryway to get into the game industry. And just did in a different way. Cool. Well, oh, we got this dig over here too. Level 28. Ooh, get it. Big fishing. Thank you. I also think for me, this makes the most sense for being in the gaming industry for how I want to do it. It's either this or a small indie company where I have a lot of like self-regulation over what I'm doing. Because I think I like know for me that I don't do well when I have a manager who is like really micromanaging me. I've had a few managers in the past that have been very big on the micromanagement train and like trying to do all that, and my desire to work, even if I know what I'm doing and can do a lot of good work, like my desire to work just drastically goes down. Sorry, moving to a new fishing spot. So I feel like me, if I were to be in like the gaming industry, like in a more standard role, I would very much need to be in either an indie studio or like leading a project somehow. Like I just nah. Snowing IRL, I'm jealous. I got a photo from 2 years ago. I wish I could show it because it's an adorable photo of Coda of 2 years ago this time, and it was just dumping snow. Like we had multiple inches of snow on the back deck, and it's just Coda being an absolute little butthead sitting on top of the furniture out there because there's snow on top of it. So obviously he's like, well, now I can sit on this. He's just sitting on top of the covered furniture on the back deck, just looking out over the railing. Just, it's an adorable photo, but I can't share it because I don't want to dox myself. Let's take all of this and condense it. Save a wee bit of space. Huskies, yeah. Little buttheads. Love him. Little butthead. Snap looping, by the way. Sorry I missed those earlier, but thank you so much for the 2 months. Appreciate that. Still in here. Thank you so very much. What do you think the next update will be? So they've had those I can show y'all. I think Waddles retweeted it. Where was it? Sorry, I'm trying to find it. There it is. They tweeted this out a while ago. Minecraft did. Like, this is an official Minecraft thing. This was the spoiler they tweeted out. Apparently this spoils the next update. I don't know where it can go, but yeah, like there's a flower, sunshine, and a calendar. I'm kind of hoping that it's more plants, but I'm kind of cold. Why is it so cold in my office all of a sudden? Just got a little chill. Yeah, so this is the current spoiler. I hope to dear God that it is not seasons. Add another seasonal biome, because we have every seasonal biome in the game other than fall. So add a fall biome, but please, for the love of God, do not put seasons in Minecraft. Oh God, if they added seasons to this game, Pitchfork would be up. I would not be happy.
Ka-ching!
Who's that? Trouble, thank you so much for the gift member, my dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. I feel like it's, I don't know, when we get those sloping out, it'll make this place look a little bit bigger. But that whole thing right there is going to come down. We'll probably just maybe here is where we can start this. The reason why I don't like seasons is because if they add seasons, that's going to mean every build that you're making is no longer permanent. It's going to take a lot of the personal choice out of what we do in this game, because it's going to start forcing changes. Like, imagine you build in a plains biome. You want to make a lush farming village, and you plant all these massive fields, and then it ticks over to winter, and all your crops die, that would suck. That'd be terrible. Like if they did that, I think a lot of Minecrafters would be very, very upset if they add seasons to the game. It might sound like fun right now as like a, ooh, yay, new thing in Minecraft, but I really think a lot of people would hate it. And I think Mojang knows that too. So my hunch is that it's wild update round 2, which I also think is not a great idea. I think, like, for me, great idea. For the Minecraft community as a general, not great idea. But I think they're going for an easier win of let's add in the things of the wild update that people said they wanted or thought we were doing off of the concept art. So maybe we'll see fireflies back in a different way. Because if you think about a lot of the stuff they've been adding, it kind of has ambient particles and stuff. So I think they're going to find some way of doing fireflies as like a little particle block. I think would be cool. Like you could put like a little nest somewhere and around it, similar to Spore Blossom. You just get fireflies floating around it, which I think would be cool. Mallow, thank you so much for the 5 gift members, by the way, over on YouTube. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They said seasonal changes were not happening, and that's great. Great news. Yeah, I feel like it's my personal hope is that if they did the wild update part 2, they would add a lot of the biomes that lost the biome votes. That would be really cool. But I also feel like the Minecraft community, general community, not me, and I don't think my community too much, but I think the general Minecrafters are getting a little tired of the updates being, hey, here's a new biome to go find in the overworld, when that's all it is. Like the Pale Garden, the new Pale Oakwood stuff is pretty cool, but it's kind of hard to build with because it's very, very, it stands out a lot compared to other blocks. Like it's kind of hard to work with, to be honest. They're beautiful on their own, and I think if used well, they can be really, really cool, but they're not the easiest blocks in the game to work with. And outside of the creaking, which if you don't want resin is pretty surface level, like there's not a whole lot you can do with the creaking because they're limited to only spawning at nighttime. So they're kind of hard to use in redstone contraptions too if you wanted to use a, because I saw some people made redstone contraptions utilizing the creaking to where it would detect what direction you're looking. But those contraptions only work at nighttime because in the day the creaking despawns. So I guess you could kind of use that somehow in a contraption. But then getting the creaking to respawn in the same point every single night, also kind of chaotic. But regardless of all that stuff, yeah, I hope that it's, I don't know. I feel like it's just going to be some new biomes and new plants and stuff. Hasn't there been speculation that they're also planning on actually adding Lost to the vote mobs? What? Hasn't there been speculation that they're also planning on actually adding, oh, the mobs who lost the vote? Well, they said in the moment that help us pick which is going to be added first. So, and I do think a lot of the community is saying like, all right, this is just an undone promise. You like, where are these mobs that you said would be added and have never been added? Like, guys. So I think that could be them on trying to finish off that promise and finally get it off the end to-do list. So that would be sick if they just did a massive update with a bunch, but then I feel like it'd be a lot. That'd be a lot for an update. Just add like all of the mobs that lost the mob vote and add all of the biomes that lost the mob votes. Like that'd be a massive update, but it would kind of be all over the place. Like that would be the scale of the Nether update, but it would be so out of touch, I feel like. Also, I don't really want the isolodger in the game. Like, I don't want that added. And I don't want like the other mobs that came from the Phantom vote. I don't really want any of them added to the game. Maybe that one that was supposed to be in the jungle that was like a snapshot to remove enchantments from things, but then like they added the grindstone, so we don't need that. Like I don't really want the rest of those in the game. We'll see though. It'll be interesting. How far are you with the river? We made it around the bend, so like that. This honestly kind of is a big chunk. Like bam to there, and we do that. That'd be like if we were to finish where we're at now, that'd be like there, and then that's a quick one. But this is gonna be the longest chunk for sure because that mountain needs to be taken down. I would say we're like at the 15 to 20% mark once this is all finished. Like I don't think we're there yet, but once we get this all dug down and water is filling in and mud is throughout here, that's like a 15 to 20%. With still leaving time to come back and deal with everything along the edges. But by the end of January, my goal is to have the water being something that we can take a boat all the way from here, like to the city harbor. We can take a Minecraft boat and reach the ocean, and we can get all the way to New Papyrus. That's my goal. Like by the end of January, I want to be able to do that. So if that means we start cutting some corners in the 2nd or 3rd week of January to build the direct route there, we'll start doing that. The flower cow, the moo bloom. I'm not huge on the moo bloom, I'll be honest. I'm kind of tired of reskinned mobs, to be honest. Why didn't you TNT all this stuff? Because I don't want to. If I were to dig down and set up pillars of TNT to blow all this stuff up and do it, the amount of time it'd be taking to set up the TNT, do all that, and kind of go through it, like, I don't think would actually save me more time. Like, I remember talking to Mog Swamp when he blew up his end, like the main end island with TNT, and he told me that the amount of time he spent digging him the TNT to put in everywhere and do all that stuff and like break through all of it and like set up all the lines of TNT to make it in everything without duping and blah 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 everything he needed to do there. He had said like probably took more time than it would have taken just to mine the thing. So unless you're using TNT dupers, which I'm not a massive fan of using, I'll use them occasionally mostly for clearing out the nether because that is just I despise. But I don't tend to use TNT dupers that much. I very rarely use them. Like I like really need to. It's not like a hard rule of I hate TNT dupers, but I don't know. I want the mining to stay in Minecraft for me. Like I find that if I am doing all this and like taking the time to get all these things done and go through it, like I find a lot more satisfaction with my Minecraft world, and so it leads to a lot less burnout if I'm actually like in here doing it myself. And I know that's weird to say, oh, it leads to less burnout when I'm putting a lot more hours into it, but it gives me a lot more joy in what I'm actually doing and knowing that I did it myself and did it legitimately. Maybe a TNT for the mountain. Yeah. Next update is new dimension. I hope not. If they add a new dimension before they update the end, I feel like that's a massive, massive miss. I don't think Mojang's going to add a new dimension. Like, I almost would be willing to put my hat in the ring of, I don't think they're going to ever add a new dimension. Like, what would the new dimension be? Like, if they were to add a new dimension, what would it be? Like, what's y'all's ideas? If they added a new dimension to Minecraft, what would you want to see? And you can't take the Aether. The Aether is not a fair answer to that because Minecraft cannot add the Aether dimension. Yeah, the first answer somebody says is Aether. Literally, they do not have the physical rights to add the Aether dimension. The Underworld. What's different from the Underworld than the Deep Dark? How would that be different? Place where the Warden portal goes. So you want like a big, spooky, scary dimension that the Warden comes from? Like, what is the Warden protecting? Keeping the people away from? I could see that, but I almost wish that the portal is used in like a different way, I guess. Why not the Aether? Because they literally don't have the rights to it. Sure, they have the dev who made the Aether now works for Mojang. But, like, they do not have the rights to turn that into an actual update. Like, legally, they cannot do that. That would be theft. So the Aether's never going to happen. Unless they bought the rights. And knowing how Mojang does things, they're not going to buy the rights. Not now, at least. The only time I think they've ever done that was when they added horses to Minecraft, because I think horses were a mod originally that then got turned into an actual piece of the game, and that was back when Notch was pretty much doing it all himself. So if they ask nicely, they might. I mean, the dude literally works at the company now, but they'd have to pay so much money to get the Aether with how popular it is. That's basically a blank. You're asking for a blank check at that point for buying that mod, unless the dev was like, yay, finally I gotta have my thing in the game. But no, I honestly do not think the Aether's ever gonna get added. My limited legal background knowledge and all that, and like my understanding how like copyright and how Mojang does things and all of that says that that's a hard no. Mojang very much, like, I've actively chatted with them about like how they do their updates and things, and because they know that if they added the Aether as an update and they spent 6 months developing it and making it because they'd added it in their own way, what would the community reaction be? The Aether already exists. Why didn't you just push it as an official update? Mojang's so lazy. They don't do anything. They spent 6 months sitting on their butt only to take a mod and release it as official content. Like, tell me the community would not do that. Anything Mushroom Island related? Like, where do mushrooms come from? I mean, they came from the Mushroom Islands. It's a fungus out there that just took over the cows. Turned them into mushroom cows. Took over their brains. Ate them from the inside out. They're just walking carcasses controlled by a mushroom. Really not that friendly when you think about it. I don't think it'd be good if there's another biome because there isn't really need for it. I do think there's a lot of biomes that could be added to Minecraft that there are needs for. Like, I think like a fall colored biome with like orange, red, and yellow trees, like leaves for trees, I think could be really cool. Even just pulling a azalea tree and just giving it oak logs or dark oak logs or something, I think that'd be fine. I think going with an end update would be really good because then they have a really easy way to add in blue woods and purple woods and like a bright green wood. I think could be pretty cool. Like I think there's a lot of options that they do have for different biomes they could add in that would be good. I love more flower stuff. More flowers would be cool. The birch biome update. I feel like if they just update birch biomes though, like that's not a massive update, but who knows? Could be. I'm really just playing devil's advocate here for a lot of what y'all are saying, mostly because I'm curious to hear the reasoning behind it. So, no, I do think some of y'all's ideas are good, but outside the Aether one, I don't think that's a good idea. That one I will stay on. Actually, I'm gonna keep going here because I don't need all this cobblestone. A food update. A food update would be sick. I'm in on that one. A portal to the moon. I feel like the end is already kind of the moon. Like Endstone looks very much like what a moon block would be. Like, I think that's kind of where a lot of the inspiration Notch had originally for the end was to make it look like you're in space. So I don't know if a space thing would be that interesting. And then also, do they stop at just you can go to the moon, or are there other planets that are in there? And I guess the moon and the sun are the only planets we see in the sky in Minecraft, so those are the only ones that canonly exist. But I don't know. I feel like instead of the moon, like I would prefer to have the end updated with new things. A food/crop update, yeah. A corny update for corn. I would love corn plants. A farming update. I feel like a farming update and adding fireflies and adding like a few new like flower plants and things would be really cool. More decoration options, like more little things that you can put around in like different like types of flower pots and stuff could be fun. Also quartz walls. Well, you're asking for too much there, May. You just got white wood and planks and fences and fence gates. And now you ask for more white blocks? End update, but it's cheese instead of end stone. So it's the same block. They just leave it. They don't change it, right? They had stuff like that. I mean, so I'd have to procrastinate my farming area even more. Yeah, I mean, think what I would have to do with all the extra fields I'd have to figure out how to plant. Yeah, I think the only update that I would like be very upset about, I think, is a new dimension. I think it just complicates how we move around the world, or how we move around the Minecraft space, because we're already in more than one world. If you think the overworld, the Nether, and the End are all kind of separate worlds, like I don't want to go through portals. A big reason why I don't like the Nether and the End is that I have to go through a portal to get to them. Like I like to exist in the overworld and see the builds that I've made. I don't really like the idea of having to go to a new dimension to do things. I like to expand off of my existing base and everything that I've got going on. So I'm a big proponent of overworld updates. Furniture update. I feel like they don't want to do furniture. All right, we're pausing because we're going to go repair tools. But from my understanding of Mojang is that they don't want to do furniture because they believe it limits player creativity. And by that, they've mentioned that they think having a kid be able to look at a slab or a stair block and say, that's a chair. They really like that because that means the person is using their brain to think of like a creative alternative for something instead of just saying, hey, this is this block because this is a chair because it says chair. I know Mojang has said publicly that they like that kids stay creative to do all of that, so who knows. Just a bench would be nice. Yeah, it'd be cool if you could have something that's like bed-like, but it's with like the missing bottom textures. But is also like a nice one. Okay, we need to repair. I guess I didn't need to bring my inner chest. I have one here. Alright, we're gonna... Did I close that in? I did. Perfect. I'll turn this down because it gets very annoying. But it also just breaks the Minecraft sounds eventually, so. We just need to repair all of our tools. I also want to come back in soon and turn this to be a new silverfish farm. Not new silverfish farm. I want to add more allays to it. That's what I was going to say. I don't mind mobs in general, but sometimes I just don't want to play with them. But then you aren't hungry and having a farm is useless. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the farm is very much for aesthetics and also spawn proofing. Farmland is a great way to spawn proof. How do you feel about having more birds slash ambience in the biomes? Dude, I would love little burbs flying around. Are you kidding? That would be amazing. Sorry, while we're sucking up those
Pleased to meet
experience
you.
balls, I need to go find a new place to fish. Sorry. Maurice, the mooses. Give it the 34 months, my dude. Oh, we're sorry. Gotta kill the little. How you doing? Welcome on in, my friend. Good to see you. I feel like it's been a little minute. Hope everything's going good. Happy holidays. Dude, we got so many people coming in here today that I'm like, oh, I haven't seen your name for a while. Maybe I'm just being blind, but I appreciate y'all being here. Hopefully means you have time off for the holidays. Imagine you're walking up your stairs and you right click onto it and you're just sitting, or like your roof. Hey, but I think you could jump through your roof then. That'd be pretty nice if you can just look at your roof and you're like, bam, I'm outside. I feel like vertical slabs probably won't be added because they keep adding more walls and more trapdoor types, and I think they're just like fine with that. Smaller blocks so you can easily create our own like vertical slabs would be a start. Oh, another vertical slab gamer. I don't know. I don't really care that vertical slabs would be in the game. Would I use them if they got here? Yes. But do I want to deal with another type of slab block type in my inventory? No. Just somehow like, also if they made it so slabs would just be placed, and then you're kind of like, you just we already at the 3-minute point? No. Are they still making more silverfish? Looks like it. Are you? No, you're not making any more fish. Make more fish. Make more Angie fish. Need an end plank type. Light purple, violet would be fit with weird mushrooms. Dude, I would love to have some like purple and blue wood. I feel like are what I want the most. Those I think are just what we do not have. We don't have great purple and blue building options that are not full blocks. Was this cape? It's from the Villager Experience in Texas right now. Robin, one of the community members in here, went and had an extra code and gave it to me. It's very, very cool. All right, I'm gonna queue up this next tool and I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. Heroic Pixels was like, purple? You know I love purple? All right, I'll be right back. We got the auto clicker on. It's fine. It'll keep going. No, I'm not cheating. It's fine. Oh, thanks, Chair. Thank you, Chair. Oh, you did great. You could have swapped the tool, though. That would have been really nice. Come on, Chair. Did you know my favorite color is actually black? Wow. Black and purple. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. If I get more lays in here, the experience farm gets even better with less potions needed. I think we need another potion, though. Yes, make more fish. So good, I could finally catch a stream. Guys, just imagine a greenwood. I'd be obsessed. I kind of thought mangrove was going to go green when it was first announced. Mangrove? What's that? Yeah, because they showed it as that like weird jungly texture. People hated it, but they cooked, honestly. It's so good. Oh, we got less than a minute until tides change. Yes. I asked Sid to bring food. She's gonna bring food up for me. Yes. They're a little snotty, yeah. Oh, we're getting there. We got 4 pickaxes left to repair. We might be able to get all of these. Is stream? Yeah, she's gonna stop by. You're thinking pale green for mangrove? Yeah, I love the red though. It's so good. Oh. Tool swap. You can make so many silverfish with this that you actually break Minecraft game sounds. You can't hear the swipes at all, not even with just being quiet. But this makes so many silverfish, and they make so much noise, and the allays make so much noise that you just break Minecraft sounds.
Pleased to meet you.
Shan! Shan, thank you so much for the 35 months at tier 2. Woot! Happy holidays to you and your family. Hey, happy holidays right back at you. Thank you so much for being here. Why aren't you using bundles? Bandles? I don't know what a bandle is, but a bundle, I just don't really have a use for them in endgame. I haven't figured out a good use for bundles quite yet. Hope you're doing well, Shan. Thank you so much for the support, as always. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lovely to have ya. Hope you got a good holiday up in front of you. Okay, I think I'm gonna try and just leave this here and see if this is enough experience to repair both of them. It's probably gonna be close. Oh, dude, oh, the spot I was sitting at just turned into an elusive spot. Activating the perk. We're going. Send it. It's only a 5% though, so probably won't get lucky. I already been sitting at it apparently. Use bundles as money bags for decoration. True. Can't believe I got gifted a channel membership. That never happens to me. On YouTube, channel memberships are gifted based off of... Let me just do that and turn it back up now. Channel memberships on YouTube go through highest watch time to lowest watch time of people in the stream. So if you've been watching streams, you've been hanging out in streams or watching videos a bunch, that'll add more watch time for you, and it gives you a higher chance of getting gift member. So join the party and share. It's on Island 1. It's to the left to spawn. On the little, up the little pathway towards the mountain, that first pool that you hit before the top. Google what trees have green wood. The answer is none. And I don't think green fits in either dimension. Nether is supposed to be specifically not green, and end colors of black, white, and purple. I think the inner bark, or not, I think the bark of the end tree could be like a... I think you can make the bark of the outside of it be like a darker, kind of like a deep foresty green, and the inside being like a lighter green that could fit. And I think that's how you could get it in the end. Like, it's almost like a bluey green, but not quite as cyan as warped wood. You know? Like a little bit of a blue tone to it. Ooh, dude, we got enough. Nice. Also, for the one who's complaining that I've just been digging and repairing things on the stream, welcome to a fWhip stream. This is where we do a lot of grind. Welcome to long-term hardcore Minecraft worlds. Not just mine. Any long-term hardcore Minecraft world. The game is grind. Is there more experience in there? No, we got it all. Okay. I mean, this is my first stream. Yeah. How do you think the videos that go by 150, 200 days in game, every single video happen? The grind has to happen somewhere. And I need to go get new fishing spots, so you know, now that we finished repairing, I should probably pause and wait even longer to get back into digging. Nah, I'm one of the people who plays Minecraft hardcore on YouTube. Not few. I don't want to throw that claim out there, but I'm one of the ones who does not cheat or does not cut corners on things. So we spend a lot of time on projects because I want the satisfaction of having done the project. In the cove under your spot? Oh, Liz, was there one by the front too? Oh, I went back. I went farther back. I'm on far on Island 1. Watch everyone never realized you did streams. Hey, welcome on in. Yeah, we do a lot of grind on the streams. So if you're not a fan of the grind stuff, no worries if you want to just watch videos and all that. But yeah, we do a lot of the grind on streams. Like, we have filled almost every single one of these shulker boxes is filled with materials. Also, this cape that people are asking about, I've seen a few people. It's from the villager experience. It's you have to be in person to get it, or you have to know somebody who was in person to get it. All right, I gotta go get that fishing spot. Sorry, y'all. You can't ask me to. It's a strong tide right now, and there's an elusive fishing spot on the island where I only need the big elusive fish. And there's Liz and Heroic Pixels and Ender King, and they're all here. All right, they just wanted me to come hang out with them. I know how it is. Here you go. You guys earned it. You gave me the spot. Here we go. Here's Liz. Everybody say hi to Lizosaurus. Everybody say hi to Heroic Pixels. Ender King, if you're in the stream, do a bunch of little like crouchy crouch. I don't know if they're in the stream. I don't think they're in the stream. Heroic Pixels is in the stream. Is Liz in the stream? Yeah, she's in the stream. She's in the stream. Yeah, she's in the stream. There's the fishing. Oh, we got a tree perch. Okay, now we can put that back on the side monitor. What were we doing here? Back to dig. We're back to dig. What's this fishing thing? It's MCC Island. If you've watched me do any of the tournaments, MCC tournaments, or just know what that is, they have a minigame server that you can go play on, and they have a fishing minigame in there that's mostly just gambling to try and get lucky and catch the fish, but it's, of course, very addicting to try and catch the fish, because as you catch fish and level up on the server, you get access to new islands to go catch fish on, and it's just kind of fun. It's a fun thing to have on in the background when you're doing other things. Still rocking the conch? Yeah. It knows all of the answers. If I'm ever in question about where a fishing spot is, I ask the conch, and it tells me. When do you think the next upload you have is you have a really scattered upload schedule? I upload on Thursdays, but there is no upload coming this Thursday. I will say that much. No, right now we have another leg of Fortnite coming out for the final part of that brand deal on Saturday. And then, I didn't mean to fall down there. After that, there's going to be the next Thursday, I think on the 2nd, there'll be another Hardcore Island episode. And then going into January, a lot of YouTubers take a lot of time off because it is a very, very bad month for ad rates. So it's kind of the only break that we can really take without really like having any big negatives throughout the year. So I only have one other video planned for January, and it's going to be towards the end of it. So after we get back into February and everything, my upload times are going to be normalized. But I try and be fairly consistent with I upload most every Thursday is when I upload. January stream month. Yeah. We're doing January stream month again. Marissa, thank you so much for coming to support her. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome on in.
Pleased to meet you.
TK Ander for the 30 months. Sub message round 2. Hey, YouTube, like the stream. Flip heart. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. YouTube, we're almost at 1,000 likes right now. We could get there, I believe. Oh, my fishing spot's depleted. My fishing spot's depleted. And my line broke. Oh, man. Let me just find a new spot. There's a new little greedy one right over here in the corner. We'll just go throw in there. That's fine. And with that, I'm done with work until next Monday. Hey, there you go. Yeah, Sid took today off, so she's done with work through the new year too. I know she's pretty happy about it. I'm really happy this cave goes along this entire distance. I'm really happy about it. It's making me very happy right now. To know that once we dig out the top layer, we don't really have much to dig down. I'm just gonna leave all this over here. I kind of want to go until we hit 2 million blocks mined today for the pickaxe. But we'll see. I do have a window this afternoon to wrap presents while Sid's not here, so I gotta take advantage of that. It's crazy that sometimes, to me, I don't know if anybody else thinks this, but when you get into a Minecraft world, like, we're revealing this cave that there's just never been skylight down in that part of the world ever. Like, we're just digging it out and opening it up, and it's just like, I kind of wish there was more things in Minecraft that like would have negative reactions to skylight, or like reactions to skylight being on them. I've always thought that'd be kind of cool. Of like, say the deep dark, if you were to expose it to the surface, like something would happen to the skulk. Like maybe that's how shriekers stop working. Like if you were to dig down and you'd get skylight on a shrieker, it just like couldn't summon a warden anymore. I've always thought stuff like that could be a interesting way for the game to add in more mechanics that like you wouldn't really do ever. Because who's gonna dig down to reveal an entire ancient city? Like, not many people are gonna do that. But if you did, that's a lot of work. And even if you're just digging pillars above where the shriekers are, Like, that could be kind of fun. That could be a really cool mechanic for it. No one would. I don't say no one would. I believe Tanisha right now has been living in a ancient city for the last few months that she did reveal to the surface and dug in it, the entire perimeter of the ancient city going down. She's a streamer on Twitch. Certainly not digging down to reveal an ancient city right now, but wouldn't that be cool? Like, instead of always dealing with the warden down there who's just being annoying, like, you could just disable shriekers without having to break them and replace them by revealing skylight. Like, I've always thought that could be so cool. Like, they still make the shrieking sound, they still detect the thing and do all that, but they just no longer have the ability to summon a warden. But then you hide skylight and they can. I feel like that is something very easy that Tango would take and turn into a new game. 100%. That'd be Decked Out 3 instantly. Gotta work Christmas Eve and day? Oh, Pluto, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you at least got some fun stuff queued around it. Thank you, you're the best. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Can you let them in the back, though, if they haven't been?
Yeah.
Thanks. Sorry. Hi. Yeah, you want your Merry Christmasing?
I don't want to be seen.
Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah.
Have you went to the gym yet? Or no, you're heading there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's a hand. She exists. This little one exists too.
Get up there.
Come here.
Go up there.
Come here. Do you want to come say hello? You want to play a sausage? Do you do a trick for a sausage? You do a trick for a sausage? Can you come up? Yeah? Are you going to be... It's really hot, though. You're going to burn your tongue. Okay, you're just going to take it. That's fine. Yeah, that's right. That's gone. Wow. Yeah, do you want to do some ASMR? Just... Yeah, there you go. Okay, there you go. You can have fun with that. Okay. She said, I performed... Oh. I've heard we're performing.
You want to get the treat?
Do you want a little piece of sausage, too? No, you can't have this. You already had some. Coda. Do you want a little... Hey! Can you come up? No. Coda. Can you shake?
You
No.
can't see him.
I know.
Have him
Okay.
come up on your lap.
He won't come up here.
Go.
Here you go. You can have it, too. You're easy. You're a good boy. It's a Coda. Yeah, he's here to steal my food. Yeah, he's gonna steal my snacks. This is why he hates us. Okay,
I
kids.
recently heard people don't like when you do that.
Huh? You've recently heard of it. No. He's will just eat out of the bowl. I have pasta. Hi. Do you want to come up, Nova? Nova. Do you want to get up on the couch? Go ahead. Up on the couch. Up on the couch. Go up on the couch.
We look crazy.
Nova. Wow.
Sit.
Wow. Don't eat that. Hi. No. I'm gonna cause chaos. I'm gonna cause chaos. Yeah, those are the dogs. Coda's so fluffy. I know, he's so fluffy. This is the content we subscribe for. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's good news. Thank you for filling their food bowls. Yeah. He's like, can I have more of your snacks? I really like that snack. Yeah, there you two go. Good job. Thank you for your monthly appearance. Your quota's been met. Yeah, we're gonna sit there. Yeah, they can see him. He's okay. He's like, I know, I'm just out of the camera. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm not giving you any more of my lunch.
Okay, Merry Christmas tree. Come on.
Me too. Yeah.
Bye.
Have fun. Coda's sitting there. The Nova. Yeah, Nova will just. She will sniff the back of his mouth, just being like, "You got anything good in there?" She has no personal boundaries whatsoever with dog or human. Sorry, I'm taking a bite of food. I'm so hungry. I was like, "Can you bring me lunch, please?" We have leftover pesto pasta. Oh, it's so hot. Okay. Dogs, and we hit 1K likes. Oh, y'all are amazing. What breed are the two dogs? Coda is a Siberian Husky, and Nova is a Malamute mix. Nova's a rescue. Coda we got from a breeder. Nova's a rescue, and they said she's a Malamute, but she's really small, and she had like a little lab and good mutt mix. All the good dog mixes in there. Now I need to get myself lunch. I had not eaten much this morning, and I swam a lot, so I was like, I need food. Okay, we're gonna go by 2 layers here, just because I think it's gonna be, yeah. Thankfully, after all of this is dug out, like, this is gonna be much, much easier to fill in, because we have so many less blocks to dig going downwards. Like, we can just take this section we're at right now down to water level, which is equal at that, but you can see, like, it's going down much, much further. That's a few thousand blocks easy that we don't have to dig. Probably 10,000, 20,000 that we're not having to worry about, which is amazing. Yeah, Coda he will just sit there and be like, hey. He's a good boy, though. He's a good boy. There's a horse. This horse is like, I've been a mountain horse my whole life, and he's about to be a river horse. Are you going to terraform the mountain around the river? Yeah, we're gonna, this will probably be like big rock faces along that side. This side over here, I think, is gonna be more of like a slope upwards. So, and I think like that's gonna be more of a slope upwards, and then a little hilly, and just kind of merge into the top of that hill. But yeah, we're gonna have to find a good balance for it. Fish. Oh, my spot's depleted. I need to move. I'll pause before a creeper gets me. Sorry, I'm gonna oh no, I dropped a pea. Oh man. That's just gonna go over there for now. I'm not eating that when the dogs were walking all over the floor. Okay. Epic foot quotes. I've been a mountain horse my whole life. It's true. Oh, there's no hook up here. There's no fishing spot. Oh, this is one. Hee. Pearl tide and a double pearl spot. Oh, baby. Try and check blocks mine. I think you'd be getting close to 2 mil. 17,000 to go right now. Sorry, 1 second. I normally don't eat on stream, but I'm so hungry. Did that hit 1.2? Oh, it did. That hit 1.2 today. I know, I peed on the floor. I dropped my pee on the floor. I feel like I kind of want to just like take this all the way down. We don't really have extra space to store stone anymore, so we're just gonna Why does the stats look weird in the million spot? It's like two numbers on top of each other because Minecraft stats is not built to go into the millions. They don't have anything for it, so it's overlapping with the column next to it. Which is like a cool bug to be able to see. Because you're like, all right, this stat that I have has broken 1 million, and it's actually like beyond what Minecraft has planned for block games. Like, I think that's pretty cool. Like, Minecraft has been like, yeah, we don't really expect anybody to be at 1 million of anything, so like, we're just gonna leave it. Lo and behold, Minecrafters say, "Brr, brr, 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 brr." Seem to find fWhipper on MC Silent, my friend. I'm not that high level yet. Yentl, I'm on Island 1 right now. It's whichever fish stints you're in. That's where you figure out. I'm in the same one as Liz and Frog Pixels right now. You'll be able to, if you track them down, I'm on the same one as them. Alright, well there's a big chunk dug out here. We're gonna have to go back into making more beacon setups. I think we're getting pretty close to the outer end of this range. And the cool part is after we get through this little area, we're actually getting into a river biome again, where the elevation is a lot lower. So once we get through this whole section, we're kind of like, we got a bit of a downhill ahead of us, which is nice because this was very much not a downhill. When was the last time you used a totem? I've only popped one totem in this world so far, and that was in the first year, I believe. So I think it's been a little over 2 years, maybe a little under 2 years since I popped the first totem, and that's the only one I've popped. I've gotten fairly close a few times. Like, I've been recently in a trial chamber, as in like a few months ago. I got down to half a heart when dealing with some spooky skeletons in a trial chamber. But outside that, I haven't had too many close calls. That dang Strider, I know. Recording on pause, yeah, that's good. Is it fWhip hunting season? Oh no. I thought it was wabbit season. Oh, it's depleted again. I'm on the move. Want to use TNT? I don't want to. I don't like duping too much. I also want to flex of I've done all the stats. Like, all of these things have been done by me, and you can clearly see that they've been done by me. I get enough people that will come in the comments and complain or try and say that I'm cheating or whatever it is like that, and I not that I really care that they say that, because I know I'm doing it legit, but I also, the bitter side of me loves to say, actually, look at these stats. You get these stats by cheating? No, man. Oh, that's, yeah. So, I don't know. I like to be able to have the I like to be able to kind of have the show my work. Like I've shown my work. I've done it all. I have the stats to back it up. Why the projects are so massive and why all those things are there. And I think the sense of accomplishment for me, I know, is very like once I can say like, yeah, dude, I did all that. Like I all of that, like this massive river. Yeah, I dug that. That sure it took me a month or two, but I did it. Like it looks awesome, and I'm very happy that I did it. Like I get a lot of personal joy out of being able to say that I did it legit. And I also really enjoy chill streams. I think a lot of people come into my community hoping for chill streams and just a place to hang and a place to kind of have a distraction from whatever else is bugging them IRL, and or just a place to kind of chill for an evening. And I think, oh my god, look at all that stone. But I really think that having a chill stream environment like this is something that a lot of people enjoy. So Grotto time. Must have edited the stats. There's no way. True. I did. I opened up the folder, edited them all. I hacked the mainframe. Nail on the head why people watch streams. Yeah. If I can be here to help y'all just with like chilling and having a place to calm down and whatever, and that's kind of what I do them for. I really do appreciate all the financial support and everything, but I also think streams, like I really love just be able to connect with everybody and kind of build that relationship a little bit more. I don't stream every day. I'm usually, right now we're streaming about 3 times a week. Usually it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, I got people just following me on the server. This is great. They're just following around. They're like, you know, he's changing routes fishing. Go! fWhip 1 is on the move. Keep up with him. Okay, how far does... Oh, well, that answers that question. So we have beacon buff for another 3 lines. So let's just clear those out real quick, and then we'll end our time lapse and then go into beacon placing mode. I can probably finagle my way through all of this, but yeah, we are at the edge of the beacon buff. We were almost exact, and we'll just figure out that edge once we're coming back in with all the dirt and everything, because it's way back there, and I don't want to do it. We'll just take all this down. What you eating? I got some pesto pasta with a little Italian sausage in it, a little vegan Parmesan cheese on top. Fresh pesto that we made yesterday. So very, very yummy. Morning, Das. How we doing? How's Christmas Eve? You're on Thursday. You're on Tuesday already, so you know it's Christmas Eve over there. So super snowy down in Australia. Very, very snow covered, I'm sure. What tips do you have for staying alive in hardcore? How do you get your first totem? I just made a raid farm for my first one, so like I didn't do any of the crazy like fighting a massive raid or anything. I just made a raid farm. Those are kind of harder to come by now. You can actually make the same raid farm and just use it once. You just can't loop them. You can't build stacking raid farms anymore, I guess. So I did that, but I would say the big thing about hardcore is just patience. Looking at situations, reading them, and just taking the time to actually understand what you're getting into before you get into it is the big one. And I think if you want to, if you've watched my Hardcore Island series, you can kind of see how I do the early game. If you're looking for some tips on all that stuff, like having a shield is pretty big, getting armor quickly is important. Like all those different levels of things, I think is where a lot of people who die in hardcore just rush through what they're doing. And that's what usually causes them to get murdered and dead in the Minecrafts. So yeah, I would say focus on if you're like, man, I die in hardcore all the time, like, is there something commonly that kills you? Is it like a creeper that keeps sneaking up on you? Maybe that's okay, I like, my game sounds a little quiet because I can't hear the creeper feet when they're walking around. Or you can, maybe you turn on subtitles so you can hear when mobs are moving around you. That can help. If you don't mind playing with subtitles, it's a great way to get extra information in the game. I just find that subtitles for me are a little distracting, so I tend to not use them. So yeah, I would say like going through the rabbit hole of looking at all the different things that do cause you to keep dying. All right, this is gonna be a little bit of a lag spike. T47, I believe. It's gonna be 40 Celsius for Christmas. Yeah, get the snow gear out, dude. It's incredibly cold. Definitely not surfing weather. Sorry. Last few bites. Okay. So we need to move out into there. And we need to start like banking wide. Actually, we might bank right through there, through that lower section. -11 with wind chill yesterday. Ouch. Sweet, hot, or mild? It's just a mild Italian sausage. I'm not a big fan of spicy sausages. Sometimes those are the ones I feel like are spicy for the sake of being spicy. Not really because they add much flavor, at least for me. I'm all in for spice on foods if it means there's a new flavor profile that the spice introduces to it. I'm there. Like 100%. Sign me up. Let's go. But when the flavor profile of the hot is just, yep, it's going to make your mouth burn, but it doesn't make the food taste any better, I don't enjoy them. Like jalapenos, I enjoy them a lot because it, like, it adds a new flavor to the food. Nobody saw that. I didn't just fail at eating. It's fine. Allergic to spice, like anything spicy? Interesting. We're gonna take all those and see what we can do with all this. This iron farm I feel like broke. I don't think it's worked for a while. It might be outside of spawn chunks. So maybe I'm just using a lot of iron right now. I feel like it slowly went down and down in count. I'm gonna cover the moss farm. I just want to get rid of it, to be honest. I think that's what I need to do. Yeah, the river is going to the ocean, so we're gonna take it through here, through like this valley, relocate that village somewhere else, and then we're gonna take it into there and then bring it out, and then it's in the ocean that connects to everything else on the ocean. How long is this world? We're on day 8,429. We've been in it for about 3 years, IRL. A little over. Anima! How we doing? Welcome on in. Fish. So much fish. Well, we've got this dugout down actually a block below water level, which is nice. And now we need to go out here and start placing in more beacons. I think, honestly, we need to get our first one, because probably about, like, right here. Yeah, I think we do that. Okay, so we're going to pull out the beacons. Put that back away. Bam, bam, bam. Now we can do buggy water. Weird. I don't have the buff here. I don't really care if they overlap. We have so many beacons, so let's just set them up here. Stay fueled and hydrated. Yeah, get your snacks, get your water, get your sippy cup. Don't knock on the sippy cup. Oh, I forgot to get the little ingot to be able to fill in the outer edge. Or not the outer edge, but to actually turn the thing on. This is a really scuffed way of building a beacon, I understand. I'm doing the best I can with all the water around. Okay. This one, and bam. Cool. And then I need you. Powered on with Haste 2 Electric Boogaloo. Nice. Okay, there's one. Yeah, that's definitely... I'm trying to think where the next one we did there today, or probably next one's like out here-ish somewhere. I don't know. I'm not too sure where we're going to take this, because I'm trying to put them in positions where we can also use them to carve out the outside, because I don't want to have to replace a beacon. I think I got the shulker. I'll check though. I don't know. If you want snack, you gotta act. Here comes your brother too, huh? The little gremlins are back for more food, huh? Suddenly, they want to be in my office. You have to sit over here, because then they can see you. What's that? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? It's empty. There's nothing in here. Just the pea that I dropped on the ground. Yeah, I ate it all. I know. I'm so sorry. It was so terrible, though. You would have hated it. Can I help you? What have we gathered this meeting for? Can I get in a woo? Can I get a woo? Ooh. Do you want a woo for the internet people? They would love it. You can't see him. He's literally sitting right here. I remember I used to have a second camera set up in my last office for like a different view. I might have to do that again one day. Up. Come on, up. Yes, hello. Yes, hello. How are we doing today? Yeah, wow, look at you. Yeah. Okay, Coda says, I'm over it. Dad ate all his food. I'm gonna go eat his stuff. Hey, those are your mother's Christmas presents. Don't look in them. I know. Yeah, is he misbehaving? Do you have to go deal with him? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why? No, why are you trying to chew on everything? Bro just bit the cord to my headphones. He just around the headphones. Excuse me. Excuse me. She has calmed down so much since you got her. Yeah, she's a cutie. What do you want? Are you just gonna show your butt on the camera? Is that what you're doing? Is that how you think this whole streaming thing goes? We're not that type of streamer, Coda. He's just staring at the wall. Nova, don't sniff his butt. Yeah, that's weird. People on the internet are watching. Yeah, no free butts, no free feet. Come on now. I raised you better than that, pups. Oh, I just heard something crash, so you know, great, cool. You want a snack? I want a snack, Dad. The new meds he's been on makes him so much hungrier, like all the time. That dog is... Yeah, we got the shoulder. Still a buff? We don't have buff, so we'll do it. Oh, do I buff? No, I don't have buff. What level am I at? 63, so I need to dig down. Do I still have the award of building the most cursed beacons? Because I really do try for it. Guys remind me of my grandma's dogs. Yeah, they got those devious little husky eyes that are so cute, but they're such little butt heads. Yes, never changed. Great. Good to know. Just needed to verify. Faust didn't exist, what would be your next favorite Christmas movie? I really love the new animated Grinch. That's a good one. Also, we rewatched Elf this year. Went in with low expectations. It was so dang funny. Hey, Sneeko, thanks for stopping by today. You have a good one, right? New animated Grinch. I mean, it's a few years old at this point, but yeah, it's cute. Came out in like 2019, 2020, maybe somewhere around there, maybe 21. Yeah. It's just the newest of the animated Grinch movies. And another one. Look at all them beacon beams. Oh, they're so ugly. This is a way to build a beacon. Yeah, thank you, Hades. I know. I really tried. I tried my best. How we doing? Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do you have any New Year's plans? We have a friend who's hosting a party at their house that we're going to go to. But outside of that, no, nothing. People do fireworks like crazy around us, and Nova doesn't do the best with fireworks, so we tend to come home pretty early on New Year's. I finally at least partially watched the 2018 Grinch, the first grade class we were watching it on Friday, and I was helping them out. Oh, fun. I like it a lot. I think it's cute. I think it's a good little fun movie. Is there a cave around here that we can just jump into real quick and build one? I think so. Because we have that there, that one there, and so we probably actually want to retrace. No, we have the buff here. Never mind. We want to go a little farther. Probably, let's go here. I'm okay with them overlapping a bit. I don't really care. Oh my god, we're all the way up 82? Oh, we're going up so high. Oh, please. All right, cheetah cam. No! Oh, I was hoping there'd be a big cave here. There's no big cave here. Well, whatever. So many of the first graders were calling the live action Jim Carrey version scary. Yeah, I'll be honest. This probably will lose me some points with people, but I really don't like that one either. But I also really prefer animated stuff over live action on pretty much every occasion. We stopped fishing. What the heck? What do you think of the Creaking Forest? It's a great 20-minute adventure. I was extremely excited for the Creaking Forest. I thought the Creaking were going to be something really cool to mess around with and kind of experience and deal with and do all that, and then there's not a lot of depth to them. When the only reason to farm the Creaking is to get resin blocks, and resin blocks are a choice to use in a build, they're not really my favorite. Is this beacon too large? I don't know. No, we're good. I think the Pale Garden is something that, like, is gonna be nice to have over a long time, but, like, I don't know, man. I like the pale wood. I like the hanging moss. I like the new pale moss. I like the log block is really cool. So I see you, Spotty already. I see you in the fishing world. Yeah, I don't know. I think I was really just hyped for an update that was going to be super cool and just like a fun update. Sorry, I'm finding a new fishing spot real quick. And I feel like all I'm getting is, oh my God, I just had 150,000 coins worth of fish. Angler tokens. But yeah, I don't feel like I'm really getting a whole lot out of the update. I think actually what it is the longer I've been playing with the pale wood, the less excited I am about the pale wood. Like it not really feeling like a great building block to me anymore. It's very, I've heard B-Dubs talking about it too in his video, and he was like, it's really hard to work with, and I agree with him a lot. Let's set this up here. Arcane Gaming, thanks so much for the gift member, my dude. And Mystica Rain got it. Oh, lovely. Thanks for the screenshot, made my day. Hey, glad you found me. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a good overall edition of the game. I like that it's not a massive game-changing thing, and it's also very optional. Like, you don't really need anything out of a creaking forest that you can't get anywhere else. So I like it for that sake. But yeah, I'm not getting this like, oh my God, brand new Minecraft update feel that I feel like I normally get out of updates with the current what we have. That's okay. I've seen the pale oak being used to run down white houses, but nothing else. I'm adding it as little additions like window shutters and stuff. What I think honestly is that once I get back into building the city, I'm gonna be very excited to have it. But in this kind of more grungy rural farming village that I'm at, something being so pristine and white is not a great fit. Like, I'm mostly just throwing in the doors or trap doors as shutters, and that's really all that I'm doing right now. Which is okay. Like, that's fine. It doesn't need to be the new game-breaking edition. Pixaros was saying he thought the unpowered creaking heart block could look like a tire treads in a quarry. Yeah, I could do that. I think there's a lot of uses for them. I just think it's I don't know. I haven't found a whole lot of great stuff, but I think it's mostly because it's not really applying to the projects that I'm doing. Like, I think once I get back out to New Papyrus, I'm going to be using a lot of pale oak wood. I think once I get back into building the city, I'm going to be using a lot of pale oak wood. So I think it's mostly that I'm just kind of at a point right now where I'm just not really needing the block. And that's okay. That's more on me than it is on the block. So I can't really fault it for being something that I'm like, this thing sucks, when it's like, I'm just not really in a point for really needing to use it right now. We're going to overlap on this one slightly. Like, I want to get back in just... Wow.
Hello, many greetings.
Jay Bakes, thanks for gifting the sub out to Vibing. Dude, we still don't have it? How freaking far is that away? That seems so close. Hello? Hello? Did I not? No, that's a whole beacon. You got haste too. Is that really 50 blocks? Oh, yeah, it is. Well, okay. We'll go right about here. That would be slightly out of the range. And I want to line these ones up so we can start kind of making the grid that'll cover the mountain. Oh yeah, it's very on par with the papyrus palette. Yeah, I think it's gonna work out well there. To drop a gift over because I wanted to feel greeted. Hey, thank you, I appreciate it. I hope you feel many greetings and welcomes and all that good stuff. Late to stream here too. No worries, we're just vibing today. I want to get all these beacons set up for the next dig. The next section of the dig. I feel like Lynxy right now, except they'd be setting up quad beacons everywhere. No wonder that man sets an entire day between projects to set up new beacons. You ever get Minecraft burnout? Yeah, over the summer I was incredibly burned out. From about honestly about when SOS was like halfway through till like, which was like what, mid-July maybe, if not a little earlier. Probably early July, I would say, was when I really started first feeling the burnout. And then yeah, I felt pretty much burned out until like end of September. Elf Chad, welcome on in. First stream of yours I've seen, but I watch you on YouTube. Hope you're having an amazing morning, afternoon, night. Hey, good to have you. Hello. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling, setting up some beacons, prepping up for the next section of the big old dig. And getting a lot of junk blocks to go along with that, but that's a-okay. Any space for granite or andesite in here? We had a little extra in the stone. Yeah, we can throw that in here. No, we'll just stop keeping stone for now because I need to get some more of this stuff in here. Fairly new. What are the beacons for? We're digging out a massive river. I probably also need a new pickaxe. We're still on Silk Touch, so we'll keep with the Silk Touch. I need to go find a new fishing spot. One momento for the fish. Ooh, no, not good. Not good spot, just okay spot. Sorry, I got a decent spot, but I'm gonna see if there's a, no, dang, that cave usually has an elusive. No elusive today. Okay, we're We're gonna go for some spirits. Rightio. Yeah, where we're at right now is the river dig. We managed to do it all the way to here and then connect that in all the way here. That's merging into the one river line where I feel like we're still going to need to expand it a little bit wider, but we'll get to that. We can expand it much more easily after we build the whole thing. Like after we dig out the lower. But now we're working on setting up beacons through here to get through that. And this mountain is all going to go, so. Okay, that's enough for 2 more. Let's just go set those up. We've been live for over 3 hours today. Doing well, just waking up at the moment. Noise. I feel like I need to bring this. Like where we have it come in here. I almost want to take this like out to here. And then bring this back in like that. To like here. I think we could do this. I think this is a... Let's do this, because this is, I think, the spot where it's skinny. Yeah, that's where it feels the most skinny. So we'll do that, and that'll kind of open that up. And we'll still have this little bend in here, which I think could be nice. So yeah, let's just dig this out real quick and correct that before we get too far gone. We'll keep the dirt and just let all the stone despawn. Yeah, for those who have not been around the streams very much, I've talked about this a little in videos, but if you know that giant mountain that I tore down in the video a little while ago to create the big plains biome, we are kind of outside that. The edge of it, it's right over there with those pale oak trees growing just for a place to farm some logs for now. So we're kind of in this new expansion where I just am really trying to expand the world a ton. Where the hell did we go? I lost you for a second, bud. A friend. Thanks, friend. Another friend. So yeah, we're working on... I'm really in a mode of this world where I just want to keep expanding the landscape to prepare more spaces to build towns and civilizations on, and like really kind of telling the story of how the world stays connected and how they're all working together and able to like trade goods back and forth. And part of that right now is opening a waterway that connects the city of Path all the way to the city of New Papyrus. We have a road connecting them already, but for any major transport back in the time era we're working in, they can move a ton more goods, probably much faster by boat. I don't know if faster, but they can at least move a lot more at once. So, yeah. That's kind of the whole purpose of this. You can make a dam. I don't want to build a dam because that means that boats, at least like most medieval dams, like boats, unless you build a lock system with it, would not be able to traverse through it. Like the whole purpose of this is so that the boats can get from the city out to the ocean and vice versa. So a dam would kind of take that whole reasoning for this existing out of it. We already have a bunch of boats built in the harbor, and by a bunch of boats, I mean 2. Well, 2 big ones. We got a bunch of little ones, but they're probably more local river craft. Where's the river gonna end up? It'll be on the ocean, right down here. And for map point reference, world spawn's right there. The episode 3 big map room castle is right up in here. And then our little coastal fishing village is right out there. So we're connecting all the way around here, coming through there right now, and gonna be going all the way out. Oh, I'm still recording. I did not mean to have that running. Whoopsies. No wonder all the file sizes are so big on my computer. Hee. I hit record and I forgot to hit stop record all the time. It's great. I'm sure Marcos loves it. I'm like, hey, here's a 20-minute clip. Just take the first 2 minutes. Yeah, you'll be fine. You got it.
Pleased to meet you.
Freed. Thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate it. Thanks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No, I don't really need the torches there anymore. I don't have torches in my inventory. I'll take that. What happened to all my torches? Did I like put them somewhere? Just haven't had any torches for a long time in my inventory. I've been running torchless. Torchless. Made great progress. You might actually get this done before end of January. Yeah, it depends on how much we stream and work on it. I did a lot of work over the weekend, just kind of by myself. I over the weekend I got all of the dirt converted to mud, and I got all of the seagrass put in, and I actually finished digging the last end out over there too. So I did get a lot. And we're getting a ton of dirt, which is lovely. But yeah, stats are 12,000 left on the 2 mil for the pick. Stone is now past 1.1 million. Jeez. Dirt's almost at 400,000. Dirt has now passed netherite in the amount we've dug. Justice for Marcos. Oh. I send him timestamps of how much he should actually be looking into it and where he should look. He's fine. He just gets big file sizes. Gives him more stuff to work with. I gotta go find a new fishing spot. One moment. Oh, somebody's fishing in there. What's that mean? Somebody's fishing in a cave. I have to go check what they're fishing at. Oh, it's not a great one. You lied to me. It's fine. I'll stay here though. I don't want to go looking anymore. By netherite, you mean netherrack? No, we've mined 380,000 netherite. Yeah, that's no netherrack. Could you imagine? That'd be worse than my 45,900 obsidian. Oh, this is times used. The water bottle is up to 20,000 now. So, yeah. All those water bottle usages here are for converting dirt into mud for the most part. So it's taking a little bit of time. Chow. Kerplow. 150 days in hardcore Minecraft. 150 days in hardcore Minecraft. Nice, congrats. Congratulations. Okay, so we want to go. We're getting the boof. We're not getting the boof, so this will be a good point, right? Sure. Surprise doggo appearances help with the likes, yeah. If only I could actually train them to, you know, care about it. It'd be great. But no, they're just in it for their own snacks. They don't work for free. It's true. tide, new vibes. It's a glimmering tide. Bummer. First time I've made it for a live. Welcome in, Delilah. Yeah, we're just kind of vibing. Setting up some beacons to make the dig easier in the future. I feel like this is going to be one of the sections over here where for removing the mountain that I need to... once we get like halfway through the dig, I just need to go into a creative copy and really shape out what it's going to look like. Because I don't want to over dig it. I really liked what I did for the landscape for the plains biome, where we tore down the mountain there. I really, really liked how I took the time to actually design it before I flattened the thing, because that saved so many hours of work that would have went into rebuilding the train up instead of just kind of getting it done with. So I think once we get this guy dug down pretty far, like we'll dig the river segment out as it's all gonna go, and then we'll get that dug down pretty far for where we want it. And then I think we're gonna have to do some creative work. Yeah, we are how far am I? Feel like we're probably just outside 50 here, so we'll... Oh. Am I getting it here? Yeah, so we get it there. Let's go another... Yeah, we'll just go to like right here. Figured I should just break. We'll do a quick well. That's a lot of lapis. I'll take all that. Thank you. 8 pieces of lapis? Oh boy. Who knows what I'm going to use it for, but it's going to go right in my little storage box. That's for sure. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm finding a new fishing spot for a moment. A treasure spot. Yeah, we can go for a treasure. A greedy hook. That's free blue dye. True. What about the village? It's going to be relocated. They're okay with it. We already talked to them. They just said, huh? Uh-huh. And then I was like, okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Now, I think it's going to be fun to... I think their villagers are still living in it. Like, I think they're still alive. I'd like to get them all in a safety box. For when we're digging through the area. So that we can work with them a little bit. And then I want to build them up a new little village that's just going to be like a few houses right on the edge of the river. Not in this episode, but like that we're working on, but in probably one of the next ones. Just like a little, I feel like along the river, if all of these big ships are sailing into the city, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to want to set up little places along the river with docks and spaces that they could stop by or like kind of, you know, just wander around to, you know? It's not like the only reason to go up the river is going to be to get to the city. Like, there's going to be... What did I forget? I think I forgot some blocks somewhere. That would do it. So yeah, they're gonna get relocated somewhere. Hello? No. If there's anybody alive. There's one! He's stuck! Oh, the poor lad! You the only person alive in this village? That's so sad. How long have you been here? Oh, do you want me to put that back?
Oh, many greetings.
Will he move? I got a new fish! Sorry, thank you, Jewel, for the 5 gift subs, but I got a new fish! Dude, I got a 2-star mythic
Oh, many
fish!
greetings.
Thank you, Jewel, for the 5 gift subs. I got a 2-star mythic fish, though.
Oh, many greetings.
Oh, I see why there's no villagers in this village. I think I'm figuring it out. It out.
Oh, many greetings. Oh, many greetings.
Bad Omen 2.
Oh, many greetings.
Take him out of his misery. I'm not gonna murder him. What do you think? I'm a murderer? How would you think I'd be murdering anybody? That's so rude. God, I can't believe you think I'd be murdering somebody. Eggs. You know me better than that. Come on, buddy. Over here in this house, please. Hello, where'd you go? No, not that composter. Come on now. Let's go pick up the other composter. Can I put that one back? Nope, you're gonna... Okay, right. Yep. Into the house. Thank you for your own safety. Not murdering, just relocating to the afterlife. Okay, Blocky. Right, that's what people say. That's what normal people use in conversation. It's a very normal thing to be saying. Okay, well, he is going to be the lone guy just in a house on the edge of the river. That's what we're going to do with him.
Be for real.
Hi
I didn't know you
fWhip,
could
as
trade that.
someone who is wanting to get into content creation, how many hours of raw footage is a good starting point for a video? I balance full-time work and a 5-month-old baby.
One, Arcane Gaming, thank you so much for the dono, and enjoy the time with the baby. But I would say that going off of hours of raw footage is only going to set you up for failure. That doesn't really do much, because what your goal of a video should be is to tell a story. Whatever that story is. For me, this video I'm working on right now is telling the story of how I created this massive river that's going out into the ocean. Like that's the story I'm telling. And this one is going to take so many hours, but a lot of it is getting rendered as time-lapse footage. So it's not that much raw footage in there. So like, whereas you're getting different durations of it being time-lapse footage and everything like that. So I would say going for purely off of the hours of raw footage you have is kind of going to set yourself up for failure. I would say if you're getting into content creation, focus on telling whatever story you want to tell as you're recording your video. That's the important part. And once you get the story done, whatever story you could be telling, it could be how you build your starter house, how you built a mine to get a bunch of diamonds, whatever it might want to be. Like there's a lot of different ways to do that. Once you figure out what that is for that video that you're recording, that's when you have a video. Like that's once you feel like you've said enough to get your piece across for what you wanted to do, that's when you know you're good on your video. You don't need to be worrying about how much, like, do I have 10 hours worth of raw footage sitting here? I do, great. I can make a video out of that. Like, that's not a realistic goal to go off of. I very much am always pushing people to say, don't look for raw footage, look for quality footage. Who cares how much footage you have if half of it is you sitting AFK at a farm, you know? Like, I think for me, I have a lot of raw footage that I go through, but I know, like, Catherine, she usually has an hour and a half to 2 hours of footage that gets condensed down into a 15-20 minute video. Whereas I have probably anywhere from 6 to 10 hours worth of footage that gets condensed down into a 25-minute video. It's all just, like, the pace that you want to work at and all that. And I would say there's this weird meta right now. Not weird, but just, like, not fun meta on YouTube of just doing these absurdly massive videos. Now, this is a do what I say, not what I do moment right here, because I'm doing an absurdly massive video digging an entire multi-million block river. But remember what I say, not what I do. I think it's just reaching a point of unsustainability. And if you start off making videos where you put 1,000 days of Minecraft into your ultimate starter base, then that's the expectation that your audience has for you of every single video that you do is going to be multi-thousands of days of work. You're going to be building 25 redstone farms in every single video to be able to get super OP, make the entire mega base, and blah, 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 blah. And then you're also like, sure, it makes one great video, but what are you going to do for your next video? There's no content left because you've done it all in one video. You killed the Ender Dragon in the first 2 minutes of your I'm making the most epic starter base video. Now what? So I really try and urge people right now to just focus on whatever you want the idea of your video to be. Just focus on completing that. Who cares how long it takes you? If it takes you a few hours to do it and you can make a fun video out of it, that's great. That's awesome. That's what you need. So yeah, I would say don't focus on needing X number of hours of raw footage to make a good video. I always compare myself to others and stress myself out of Minecraft. Do you have any advice on how to overcome this? It's okay to look at others for inspiration and get ideas off of them and try and go for that. But I would say the big thing there is looking with the inspiration of better and trying to like better yourself is a different lens than looking through it to say, oh man, B-Dubs is such a better builder than me. I'm never going to be a good builder. When in reality, if you look at the background, B-Dubs has been playing this game pretty much since it released. Have you been playing the game every day of your life since the game released? My guess would be no. So if you think about the hours they have in that they practiced, that they spent on all these things, or even if they're newer to the game, were they an artist before they got into Minecraft? Like if you're look at Pearlescent Moon, she not only is she a fantastic Minecraft builder, Pearl's also an amazing artist. Like she is incredibly talented as an artist. Like painting, drawing, whatever you want to say. She's very, very talented, and her ability to conceptualize in blocks and turn all of like her thoughts in her brain into art is like, that's just something that comes along with being an artist. So if you're comparing yourself to her and being like, God, I'm not as good as Pearl, it's like, okay, well, that's like, you can't really compare yourself to that level. So I think it's okay to be like, wow, that person's really good. Sure, they're better than me, but here's also why they're better than me. What, and if that's something that's really eating you up, maybe you can turn that into motivation, actually keep you going. Because you're like, why are they better than me? Okay, they've been doing it longer. Okay, maybe they practice more. Okay, maybe they were an artist before they got into building in Minecraft. Okay, maybe they have a background in computer science. That's why they're so good at redstone. I don't know. Like, maybe they work in game development, or they have in the past. That's why they're so good at making games in Minecraft. Looking at Tango. He worked, from my understanding, Tango worked in the game industry before he became a YouTuber. And everybody's like, oh my god, Tango makes the best mini games in Minecraft. How does he do that? Well, it kind of helps when you worked in the gaming industry and you know game science and how all that stuff goes to be able to then make your own games that are really cool. And he also has the programming background to be able to conceptualize all of that stuff into the air. I mean, you don't need computer science for redstone, but it helps. Honestly, if you really want to understand redstone, understand electrical engineering. That's circuitry. And that's where you're gonna get with redstone. But having a background in any form of those tech science things, most of computer science, it's basically learning another language and learning how to problem solve. Like that's what computer science is. Computer science isn't like that you have this crazy math brain or anything like that. Most of computer science is learning how to problem solve and being able to understand the language and know the language that you're working in. Like that's what it is. There's a lot of problem solving in it, and there's a little bit of math, but you're not ever doing really insane mathematical equations. Like usually there's a simpler way to do it. If you're doing some insane math in it, unless you're building some AI thing, like usually there's probably a simpler way you could have done it. Anyways, yeah, I would say on like comparison, focus on how you've grown and how you've improved. Don't focus on why people are better than you. That's like my number one thing. Do I have another one? I don't have enough iron to set up another beacon. Okay, well that's the last beacon we're doing then. Because we now have, let's go on top of the mountain, we can look. Out of all your computer setup, which is something you suggest others to get if they wish to get into YouTuber streaming? You don't need to spend any money to get into YouTuber streaming. If your computer can run Minecraft and run OBS at the same time, that is all you need to get into streaming. I don't care how terrible your microphone is. Don't spend... Like, obviously you need a microphone. Buy like a $30, $40 microphone off of Amazon. You'll be fine. We gotta... This actually doesn't feel too long now that I'm looking at how many beacons are in there. But each beacon is about 50 blocks. There's 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400. So that's like 450. And then that's going to be another 2 beacons over there probably. We're going to need to widen that river out too. Okay, maybe that is a lot of blocks. As someone who's taken a computer science class each year for the last 3 years, have you done machine code yet, though? You left the shulker back on the tree? Did I? Oh, I did. Thank you. I think it's empty, though. Or it only had a little iron on it. Hello, my shulker. Hello, my shulker. My shulker. Oh, I want those. I'm an artist. I am an artist. My kid got me into Minecraft about 7 years ago now, and I've improved drastically since I started practicing creative building before going to survival or hardcore mode. Definitely helps. Yeah. I mean, I was a creative-only Minecraft player for 5 or 6 years. Well, not only, but like 90% of what I did was creative Minecraft before I even started my YouTube channel. And if you look at where I started on YouTube to where I'm at now, I'm a very different builder. I think even if you look in the last year, I'm a very, very different Minecraft builder. If you look at like my builds a year ago versus my builds now, I think there's a very, very clear difference to the quality of the builds because I finally started really paying attention and trying to learn what's going on with building. And like I've always prided myself on being a good builder, but I feel like I'm really taking that stride from being a good builder to being like a very confident Minecraft builder in the last little while. Which has been a fun challenge. It's been a really, really fun adjustment and being able to like figure out and grow in different ways. Seeing a lot of people being like, well, now you're just copying build styles from other people. I was like, well, no, that's just kind of where the meta is going for quality of Minecraft builds and what people are focusing on. It's just a lot of those different things. Like there's still stuff that I think I'm like figuring out. Like one of the really popular things recently has been not doing overhangs on the edges of roofs. And I don't know if I'm really in on that or not. I like it in this style where the roof kind of goes around and then moves up. But when you have like just the flat edge there, you really got to like use other shapes to break it up. Like this works here well because then it comes out. It's not just like a clean line going all the way down. But I also kind of like breaking those rules and having little overwings here and there to really emphasize it. So I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place. What would you do if you died in this world? Probably take a break for a month or so and then come back and start a new world. I don't know. Try to not think about that too much. New tides, new vibes. Where's a good tide? Where's a good tide? No, no good tides. Nice. Second island's good. Good tide. Good tide. Good tidings. Good tidings. I got pristine pearl. Wow. What do I upgrade? What do I upgrade? What do I upgrade? I think I'm going with a strong hook upgrade. Yeah. We're trying to go for more fish right now, so that's what I care about. Sorry, finding a new spot. Any Island 2 gamers got any elusive fish spots? Huh? Okay. I think on that note though, new tide, new vibes. You know, that's a big section of the digging done today. I'm very happy about that. And this is really going to flatten out after we get that little thing sticking out there. I think we need to widen this a touch more though, but I'll figure that out once I'm in there. It's just getting a little skinny. I didn't really measure it, but it definitely feels it. I feels like we're kind of getting more into this side where I want to stick more about this width, especially with two rivers merging together. I feel like it should almost be wider. And also I know going through here, like this is incredibly skinny, especially where that green space is there. I really like the look of it, but we might have to end up carving the mountain back here a touch to make more river space over in there, but who knows. We also have this weird little cove thing we can use for something, but there's my shulker mess. It is growing. It's been fun though. It's been cool stuff. But that, my friends, I've got Christmas presents to go wrap. So thank you so very much for hanging today. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are absolutely amazing. If you are celebrating Christmas or any of the other holidays this week, I hope you have an absolutely lovely holiday season. Merry Christmas to all those, and happy holidays and all that cool stuff. And we will be live again on Friday. Just hanging, probably more digging, maybe some creative stuff. And will be a good time. All that cool stuff going on there. And then probably after that, I will most likely not be live again until the new year. I don't really know. We might do another one. We'll see kind of where we're at. But if I don't catch you before, Happy New Year as well. Hopefully you have a lovely, safe rest of the year and all that good stuff and can find a little bit of enjoyment out of it. But happy holidays, my friends. Merry Christmas. And with that, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.